name is Rivian. No one crosses and gets away with it.
It's me, Jack, everyone's favorite Tabaxi. My name's Jack.
Touch me with that hand and you'll lose it.
I am Leandros Mightyha. I have been chosen for this path, the path of the king.
Hello, everyone.
Microphone check
I
one
feel
two.
Quinn, you gotta fix that camera of yours, hey?
It's like all me and no Sam.
And some of me.
Hey, Cosmo.
That's my fault. You
Did
stay
you
there.
fix it, Craig? You're standing.
He's very quickly not standing.
Hi everyone, and welcome to Twisted Tables. We play Dungeons and Dragons live every Thursday. So welcome. I saw a few first-time chatters joining the channel to watch us play. So hello, my name is Quinn, and I play Jekt, who is a Tabaxi artificer.
Hi, my name is Sam. I play a halfling blood hunter named Rivian. Rivian.
My name's Aaron. I play Leandros, the Fey Wanderer Ranger.
I'm Rian. I play Amphina, the human warlock.
Hi everyone, I'm Craig and I play Pip.
The destroyer! Pip the destroyer!
We're so grateful to be here, and thank you for you guys for tuning in.
DM doesn't matter, apparently. He starts thanking everybody for tuning in. I'm Nick. I'm the DM. I run this fucking show.
Hi, Nick.
As I said, by fucking playing the guitar.
Don't kill me.
And Jeff take 3 hit points of damage.
Jim take 3 hits.
Jesus, what? What hit
Anyway,
me?
Welcome, everyone.
Uh,
He does that every week. Have you guys noticed how he'll get everybody introduce himself and then just skip over me?
I was about to say, what about
Like,
you,
yes, it
sir?
is. It's a full
What about you,
emotional
sir? Who are
damage.
you?
Like, we're in my house. This is all my equipment.
My shit.
Fuck.
Who are you?
I'm sorry, guys. Oh, I'm very sorry. And anyway, we like to start off the stream first of all with our banging intro to get the hype going, but then we like to share a win of the week. I think it's really important to celebrate the wins, whether they're small or big. I think we'll start off the wins of the week with Rian for a change. She always goes last. She's always quiet. So Rian, start up. What was your win of the week?
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
I have two.
Tell us, Rihanna.
My first one is I got accepted for a job today.
Sweet.
Fuck yeah.
Full-time salary. I'm really excited. I was able to quit another job that I wasn't really happy with.
Yeah. fuck
Yeah.
girl.
Second.
And my second win of the week is I did something really uncomfortable. It was one of the hardest days of my life. But I got through it.
I was about to say that.
No, so I have social anxiety, and I spent the whole day talking to strangers and crying. Quinn can vouch for that.
It did happen. She was. There will be. Can I say?
Yeah.
There will be a YouTube video that our friend who's a content creator and he's doing really special, cool things on YouTube once that comes out, which will be in a couple of weeks' time, we'll talk about it on the video. So maybe you check it out if you want.
Join the Discord, exclamation point, join the Discord in the chat to jump on that because we'll definitely post it in the Discord
Yeah,
at some
but
point.
that was a
Sweet.
huge win for me because it
Yeah,
was
good
very
work, man.
difficult. But yeah,
I saw the screenshots and I saw you standing there with
yeah,
the...
rough.
Conquer them fears. My win of the week. Unofficial?
Yeah, go on.
Facebook official.
On social
Actually
media.
real now.
Official.
It's pretty big.
Actual Facebook official.
Yeah, so we've seen each other for a month and a half, and we kind of come to a mutual agreement. August 17th, we chuck it up there. I don't like social media, so it was a big thing for me. But,
Do you know how hard
so-
it was to get Az into the group chat for fucking our D&D game? It was just fucking...
Yeah, I'm like a
Bro.
dinosaur. I'm a little bit non-social media savvy, but
Not
anyway.
very social media.
Oh yeah. My win of the week is
We're
just,
also Aussie. Oh,
just
yeah.
been really making headway with working hard and saving and looking after myself, cutting back and stuff, and getting a bit more exercise and that. Yeah, feeling good. Yeah, just all surrounding improvement. Like, everything's just chipped up. Yeah.
Nice. You know what else? You know who else leveled up? This man.
Did I?
Yeah,
Didn't
you
you?
did.
Yeah, didn't you? From like white to yellow.
Oh yeah, I did do that. Yeah. So
It's huge.
I guess my win of the week, which is
First grade.
happened just recently. Yeah, I did my karate grading with my son. Been doing karate for a couple of months now, and yes, I am now officially a yellow belt in karate, which means I actually get to put pads and mitts on.
Yeah,
Mads and
and
Pits.
Mads and Pits.
Pads and
Mads
mitts
and
and
Pits.
actually
Shiver
start
and Quiff.
punching and kicking
What
people
was
for
it?
real.
Shiver and
so,
Quiff.
Shiver and Quiff.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
No,
Fuck
it means
yeah.
we can actually start doing sparring and stuff in class. Which
Call
is really,
upon
really
you
cool,
if I need.
so,
Yeah, I was just about to ask that.
generally
yeah.
no. I mean,
Is your second grading you take on like 15 kids at once?
Yeah,
That'd
yeah.
be sick. That's I would give you.
that would be
an
hilarious.
orange
Yeah.
action.
15 children.
Yeah, no, it was actually interesting watching the grading, especially some of the higher grades, because like, yeah, as you get the higher grades, you have to do part of sparring as part of the grading
Yeah.
once you're above my level, yellow belt and above. But like yellow belt, you'll do like one little bit of sparring and that's it. But then
Yeah.
if you're like each sort of, like everyone will do sparring, and then the yellow belts will drop out, and then the higher belts will sort of keep going, and then so if you're grading it, like there was one chick there who's in our class who was grading from red to brown belt, which is like second from black belt.
Just before black
And
belt.
yeah, she basically had to like spar like
For
black
hours.
belt senseis, like 40-year-old dudes and stuff like that, like
Yeah.
different guys each time
Yeah.
for like 6 rounds or something like that. And
Wow.
she just
Rough.
she killed it as well. Like she was going hard. But yeah, it was pretty impressive. When you get to black belt, it's like you literally got to like 10 rounds of sparring as well as like it's long time. Yeah, takes a long time to grade to black belt. So yeah, so that's my win of the week, which was good bit of fun. Now I can wear a yellow belt to class.
Yeah, dude. Nice.
Be cool.
I tell you what, work's been good. And climbing's been good. I'm getting a lot stronger again since I injured my wrist. Just today. What was it? I can't hear you. Yeah.
I'm
my
not.
section.
It's not for you.
Okay,
It's for
cool,
the
yeah.
viewers.
So after my injury, I had recovered. It's this real pulling compression thing that really makes it hard. And so like, I got back on the moon board today, and it's a specialized piece of equipment. It's like 42 degrees inclined and very small holds. And it's very technique driven. So you have to be strong and you have to have good technique.
Sex
and
recovery machine.
fuck all of you. Yeah. Anyway, so I've recovered from my injury. It still felt a bit iffy today, but now afterwards, like it feels strong again. So like I feel like I had a lot of anxiety this week about climbing a few routes, even the routes that I put up. That I like went, okay, I got to put a route up here and did the route, and then we all sat around and everyone else climbed it, and they're like, all right, Nick, your turn. I was like,
About that.
Yeah, about that.
About
and then
that.
I did it, and I was like, oh fuck, okay, I'm still
Still got
there.
it.
Still got
Still
it.
got it.
Old boys still got it, and then we got down off it. One of the guys was like my partner in crime, Christian, who I climb with a lot. We're the yin and the yang, because I'm super tall and stretchy, and he's shorter and stockier, and so we it's weird for us to climb together because we're different sizes and different heights. We can't use each other's beta or the way we do it. And so he gets down off that climb, goes, Nick, that's the fucking one of the best ones you've done, man. That was just the funnest climb, bro. I love it, bro. It's so good. It's like, really? He's like, yeah, dude. I was like, fucking thanks, man. So I'm good at what I do. That's my
Fuck
win
yeah.
of the week. Because contrary to popular belief, you don't have to be good at your hobbies. Oh, and I found this hat again.
That hat's fucking awesome.
Right for when it starts warming up again.
It's fine. Thanks, Raven.
Bunny, are you the last one to go?
Does that fix it? Does that fix it?
Nick, that's really awesome,
'Cause
dude.
that's about all I can do to fix it. Just fuck around with the cord.
I reckon you need to post some more reels
I was
because
climbing.
yeah, well, like what your mate said, you're so humble with your art that you don't even realize what you're doing, and you literally have to have like your peer to be like, oh, yo, that was like the best thing you've ever done, and
Look,
you're like,
Quinn,
oh,
the day you came into the gym and I just climbed up that thing in my fucking normal shoes and shit, and I come down and you went, holy shit, dude, that was awesome. That climb is like half as hard as the one I did last night, and I just cruised up it. But mind you, I set the climb, so I know what I'm looking to do. I know the move. It's just a matter of having the strength to do it. It's
epic stuff. Anyways,
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. It was good. It was good. Yeah. So, and I actually, something I noticed, another win of the week is something I noticed about my D&D book today. Is I was just flicking through the pages willy-nilly, having a look at backstory stuff, and I noticed where we started in Marashar is now just as big as the whole of the last. So the book is just as much. This was our first campaign, and this is where we're up to. So it's the same size amount of pages as we've already done. But when you know,
Epic.
we haven't even touched on the story yet. Yes, that's about all I have to say. My head's getting fucking hot.
well, I guess to wrap up the win, so we can get into this game of D&D.
I was enjoying the wins.
On the 14th, it was me and Ree's 6-month anniversary. And I can proudly say that I have been sober the entire time.
How long has it been now? Because I've stopped looking at the numbers. 'Cause they're so
It's
fucking
coming up
there,
to
bro.
33 weeks
Yeah,
sober.
dude, fuck yeah.
So it feels really powerful to be in a relationship that's just like built on just like clarity. Like there's nothing's been lost, and
Yeah.
I really just look forward to just spending more time and just feel like I've been able to grow. Where in past relationships I felt I was more just helping my ex-partner, you know, but I wasn't really getting the growth feeling. And in this relationship, I really feel
She gives
like
you the growth feeling. Sorry.
Yeah, I do.
getting the growth feelings. So really, really happy, and
fives all around.
I love you, Rian,
Aww.
and it's awesome that we play
I-
D&D together.
I remember when you
That would
like,
slap.
just because me and Rian have known each other probably almost the longest in this room, Ree. Because I've known Craig for like almost 10 years now. So I've probably
Almost 10
known him
years.
for longer.
I've known
Um,
Sam probably at least 8.
Yeah, so yeah, I can remember when he showed me a picture on whatever it was you guys met on.
And you're like, dude, I fucking know her.
Dude, I was like, dude,
How
it's
long?
my bro.
How long have
Yeah, it's pretty
How long
funny.
have you known Quinn for?
Did you not know that? Did you not know that? I knew.
Oh, I knew that. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember you saying it when they first started.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
known
yeah.
you for fucking longer than I've known
Yeah.
Quinn. How long have I known Quinn for? I met Quinn when I was 22, so going on be about 8 years.
Boom.
Love you, bro.
Love you too, Aaron. Lots of love going on here. Love all the players, and yeah,
We're all gonna die.
the calm before the storm. The calm.
What about our
before
10-year
the
friendship, bro? Don't kill me.
I'm friends with you, not Pip.
Or Pip is me, so make your choice.
I don't know. I don't know if it's. I could find out which mic it is. Everyone, shut up. So it doesn't look like it's my mic. You can just turn it up there. Yeah, I don't think it's the mics. I think it's a combination of the cords going to it. It's one way I can fix it, though. It's one way I might be able to.
Sorry, guys. We're just gonna see if we can wiggle and jiggle it.
There's only other way to do it is do this, but then everybody has to talk really properly into their microphones, or else we won't get any sound. Okay, so I know the hiss is gone now because I can look at it and go, the hiss is gone, and I can turn down my desktop so the sound. See that? Yeah, that fixed it. Of course it did, because I'm a fucking brilliant dude at what I fucking do.
Can you still hear this microphone? Just a little mic test before we go in.
I can see that it's working fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Recheck mine.
Check 1, 2. Love you too, Robin.
Talk normally.
Well, if
Yeah,
you can
okay,
hear
so
me whisper.
You've got to understand the way sound works is that I had it turned up a lot.
Yay.
I could probably turn down the gain on your mic because the gain's
Alright then.
right up, but it was turned up right high, so it's really hard to get a clean signal through microphones.
Hey, Jimmy.
And
Jacko.
yeah, so I've turned the whole stream down now. Does that make sense? And that means that you have to speak into the microphone, because even my microphone, when I'm speaking right up into it now, my voice is going to sound sick on this fucking session because of just the mic levels. So, but everybody has to speak into the microphone.
Especially me because I suck at it.
That's perfect. That's why I took the
Yeah.
stand away from you.
I know.
'cause,
We need
yeah.
to not have
Yeah.
the stand, because with the stand there, I'm just literally not going to talk into it because I forget. I get too
Sam
wrapped up in the
Dobley.
D&D.
It's been a busy week for everyone, so we don't have a recap. But Ree, can you tell us what happened last week?
Recap.
So where we left off was we just fought the trees, and a gem was floating. A gem was floating, and it fell, and it fell into a big hole in the ground, and we followed it down. It was like a water slide without water. We walked through, and we found like this big, like cavern with bioluminescent light with moss and mushrooms, and there's little beings going about their business with the yellow gem kind of like on a natural shelf. Amphina casts minor illusion and creates like a little tiny baby Amphina, and converse with the beings, and they basically say that they are the protectors of the gem, and it's been there for ages. And I had to eat a mushroom to try and pick it up, to try and touch it, and then it just shot away. And then we find a door, and it says library, books, irrelevant, nothing really happens. Oh wait, a man says you must tell a tale of woe and tragedy, and Leandros tells the tale of Bo, and everyone cries. And then the gem appears again, it shoots off again, we go into a cavern with a big cliff. Leandros roars and fills the cavern with rocks falling down from the roof. We go into a cavern of ice. We fight frost puppies? Yeah. And then and then we win, but the bodies kind of morph into this big dragon, and we're about to roll for initiative. So that's what.
We're expected
Here we
to be
stand.
anticipating initiative. Anticipation.
I mean, just based on what happened last week. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
End of recap.
Unless we can persuade
Yay.
this dragon. Not to slap.
I need everyone to roll initiative for me.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Let's get fucking ready to
Bam,
home,
bam,
yo.
And
bam,
if you're there watching and have a D20 on you, we'd love to hear your initiative rolls. Chuck them in the chat so we can have a look.
Yeah.
Let's roll the old battle wagons.
Not bad. Not bad.
A, B, C,
First roll of the night, not too bad.
D.
That ASMR.
Thanks for the wild applause.
Oh!
So let me read.
That was
let
a
me read for you,
terrible.
Shaq.
Couldn't fake that even if you tried.
Remember that section last week where you coughed for like a solid 5 minutes?
Yeah, I should have edited that out of the stream. Wow. Pip,
Let's hear it, DM.
Hey, Cosmos.
I've even got a soundbite. So, the direwolves' bodies, as Anthena's Eldritch blast through the last one, sending shivers of ice through the cavern. They all start to reform around the yellow gem. Eldritch winds swirling up around them as the ice sharks fly in from beside you and around you. The great swords quivering with the power being sucked into the gem. And a great winged creature, wreathed in frost, forms out of the skeletons of the slain winter wolves. The flesh of its face crystallizes into shape. A fanged maw forms a breathing cold death. Claws longer than swords, grown from the stumps of ice, slide. What? Huh? On its sides, blah blah wings, blah blah blah.
People
Yeah.
blah,
Words,
blah,
words,
blah.
words.
It's much better. I wrote it much better than that. Claws longer
Cool
than
story,
swords
bro.
grow
Need more
from the
dragons.
stumps of ice on its sides, as huge icy wings sprout form from the frozen spine. Yeah, it screams at you.
Nice.
Nice roll,
Thought-
Raven.
I thought you burped.
And nice roll, Jimmy. Cosmo of the 11.
Basically that.
I
but
rolled a
see
nat
it.
1.
Are we getting ready to rumble?
Let's get ready to rumble.
Oh yeah, and Raven, we're still level 5, so.
Burning fear, and we're gonna fucking die.
Do you guys like the new animations? It took 12 hours of my lifespan to complete. And it was also an assist job with Rian. She did the names for all the characters.
Yeah, she
I
did.
drew
So it's a
them.
collab.
Yeah.
Except in the stream, it
But,
looks like the rightest part of the.
It's
picture is
it's
off
looking like those
is
character
off.
cards are looking
But it
balls.
looks sick, hey?
So I'm really looking
See
forward
how
You like the
to
little dragon
and the
pip?
E?
doing more artwork and hoping
Needs to
to
be
broaden out
painted.
and maybe do some artwork for others. So if you kind of like this 3D style or this animated style, I'm going to try to do more work in that direction. So I think it's something different, a bit more cool. So thanks for the kind feedback.
You. 25 to 20.
24.
Where the fuck do you pull these initiative rolls
She's
out
got
of?
a
I'm
Alert-
alert
alert
as
feet.
fuck, boy.
I'm alert as
I'm
fuck.
ready to
I'm
blast.
ready to blast, motherfucker.
She's got like a +8, I think it is. I
Correct.
got a dirty
Damn,
20.
girl.
Dirty 20 and 24.
Yo.
And Finn is always going first. Amp it up. That's what I'm going to write down.
Oh, yeah?
And then Riv,
I got 18.
18 for you. Anybody else around 18? That
15
would
to
be... What's your name again?
Anyone's going to us? Leandra.
Leandra. Your female
So
doppelganger.
10 to 15?
Yeah.
10 to 15?
Anyone 10 to 15?
Anyone on 10 to 15? No one's listening? No? Okay,
No,
cool.
10 to 15.
10 to 15, do I hear 10 to 15? Okay, do I hear 9 to 10? Do I hear 5 to 10? 5
Sold.
to 10?
I'm
Do I
a
hear
20
5
here
10?
on that one, so.
5, 10,
3? What did you get?
7.
Ooh.
Babe,
Pip needs that advantage.
we're talking
Feral
about my
senses.
dice.
I'm
We gotta
gonna
talk about your
die.
dice. You're in jail.
Wasn't that one of your good dice? The D&D ones?
Thank you.
Oh, I can't roll natural 20s all the time.
What's your name?
What's your name?
Got to say it properly.
Tony.
My name's Jack.
And Andy.
My name Yak.
My name's Jack.
And FEMA, the creature rears up at least 30, 40 foot away from you. You see its wings bristling in the light. What do you do?
I hex.
So I started blasting.
I'm hexing.
Yep, you're hexing. Hexing like a Texan.
Yeah, you can bonus action reassign a new target.
I'm reassigning a target.
Because you haven't, assuming you haven't lost concentration, which, yeah, he's hexed.
Yeah.
Black streams of light pour from your eyes and wrap around the creature. It sniffs the air around it, taking no notice. Still hexes it though, but I'm just saying.
I Eldritch Blast.
Pew pew.
Anyway, I started blasting. I'm gonna assume an 11 hits.
It does not. Don't you have two?
That was a really big assumption right there.
Don't you
I was being a dick.
Humongous.
Don't you have two shots with the Eldritch Blast?
I only have one dice now that I threw the other one in
Do you
jail.
want to borrow this green one? Psych.
I have lots of dice you could borrow.
No, no one can borrow.
17.
That hits. What?
That low AC.
Low AC.
17 is decent. We don't know if it's made for beta though. It could be 15. Think about it.
So that is
Nope.
5
I don't have to do
necrotic
shit.
damage.
5 necrotic.
Yes, and then it is 13 force.
So 18 damage.
Nice.
Yeah.
Go, Amphido.
And I'm going to stay where I am.
You heard? You're gonna what?
Stay where I am.
Okay, cool.
Non-movemental.
Rivian, you sus cunt, what are you doing?
I am
Hey,
looking
Porter.
at the big humongous creature and not liking it. I'm assuming I'm probably more than 30 foot away at the moment.
I think you would be.
So can I move my 25 foot and get within 30 feet of it? I'll just... Yeah, I will do that. I'll rush forward. I assume because we've just come from a fight, right? So my lightning would still be... My Crimson Right would still be on my crossbow because it would have been
Yep,
from
yep,
last
yep.
round.
I
I'm
used
assuming.
it, yep.
So I will start pew pewing with my crossbow. My crossbow of lightning damage.
It's a flat pretzel.
That,
Can I have a go?
that's weird. A fletzel. Hey, not a bad shot. Right, first attack. Pew
These
pew.
pretzels are making me thirsty.
Oh, that's not bad. That's a. Does a 30 hit?
A what?
Does a 30 hit?
Nah, mate.
Need it
Missed
to beat it.
Okay, yes, a 30 hits. They're good.
I rolled 19. Yeah. Super special mutagenic powers. I don't always, but at this stage I do. I can. I might change it later. Well, that's the thing. I can change it each rest. But anyway, so I've got 11 magical piercing damage, 3 lightning damage.
Anything else?
I will shoot again. Natural 20!
No, one.
Welcome.
Hooray!
Nat 20.
Welcome back.
So my
Welcome
first two,
back, brother.
first two
Crit,
attack
crit,
rolls were 19 and then 20.
Welcome back, boy. Welcome to the slap house.
I'll roll dice twice
I
because
just want to pray to the dice gods. Please allow Sam to have an amazing night. I've been hoping for it. Thank you, dice.
does the
lords.
lightning and piercing damage matter, or just you want total damage?
Can you,
I give it to you separate.
Just give me total.
Total.
Oven baked and gently flattened.
So that's a total of 24 damage. Between lightning and magical piercing damage. And then I will shoot one more time. Because I have a bonus action crossbow expert. Pew pew!
Fuck, I wish I knew that last game.
That one is not as good. That's a 14 to hit.
Not the miss.
I think that's fair. 2 big hits and a miss is I'm happy with that. So that's going to be my turn because I can't really move. Pow pow.
Sweet. All right. Leandros would have saw this big dragon come out, seen a few things pew past him, would have reeled back. Whoa, shit. He's going to cast the spell, level 1 spell, Zephyr Strike, and go into a Pokemon agility, like just in front of the dragon. And then he's going to move directly in front of the dragon, and then he's going to slap him with his magical shillelagh quarterstaff.
Roll the shillelagh.
I'm going to roll with advantage for Zephyr Strike. Nat 20!
Yes! There's another nat 20 in the house. Let's go. Bam, bam, bam.
Let's
bam,
go.
Bam, bam, bam.
Nat 20! Alright, so I need a D8. D8. So I get... Well, it's going to be huge.
I hope I'm not like the only one who's just rolling ones
yeah.
and everyone's getting nat 20s.
So Zephyr Strike goes from 1d8 to 2d8 now.
Well, with a critical hit, yeah.
Whoa.
So essentially you're doing 2d8 for your damage ammo. Another
2d8 for
damage strike damage.
Yeah.
And then your piercing damage.
It is
You
what
get,
it is.
you get 2 for that as well.
Is part of the attack.
This could be the biggest roll I've ever done.
I think we're about to
Does anyone
see
have
a lot of damage
anyone
being
have
rolled
another
right here.
D8 that I could spot off?
Let's go. Let's take this dragon down.
Thank you. Alright, let's go. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Woo! I'm hearing shit! You should have seen that! Alright, cool. Alright, so I got 8, 16, I got 22, 23, plus 10, 33, and then I got 3 and 4. So 4 psychic damage, 33 magical slappage damage.
So 37 damage
In other words, bend over.
on one hit.
Hi.
37
Whoa!
As he's gonna whip that, he's then gonna have his second attack. Thank you very much.
37. But that was a nat 20, hey?
Nat 20, yeah. Nat 20. 19 for a hit.
That's a hit.
No psychic damage for this one. Oh, what's going on, bro? You're rolling hot. Alright, 13 magical slappage damage.
Oh, is that all?
And as he does that, he's then going to use his ability with Zephyr Strike to step away from the dragon, and he's going to leg it. I don't want to go that way. I want to go that way, and can I go like 20 feet? Get the fuck out of there! Woo! Well, that ends the turn.
And now it begins.
Pain. Lots of pain.
Looks quite bloodied. Screeching with rage, it flies up into the air.
That's not good. That's really not good.
I'm looking at how I can get all of you. It's only a 30-foot cone, so I'm probably only going to be able to get 3 of you. Maybe 4 if I'm lucky.
Uh-oh.
I had stubby legs. I couldn't move far enough to get out of my strength.
sure.
Great.
Sure.
Yeah, so a cone of frost belts out of the dragon's mouth down upon you, Rivian, Pip, and Jekt. I need you all to make Constitution saving throw for me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I have 28,000 channel points.
14.
Rivian, you pass. You can take 22 damage. Pip, 45. Jekt, 45 damage.
Can I, as a reaction, use absorb elements in this instance? Yes.
It's cold damage.
Yep. So
So Pip's down.
as
I'm
this
down.
blast of cold comes towards Jekt, this inner sort of this voice just says, "Just brace," and
45 damage.
simultaneous, like all my muscle fibers at the same time tense up, activating the spell absorb elements and reducing that by a lot.
Okay, so it's hard for you as well.
Yep.
So take 23. 22.
There's my spell slots. Yeah. Yeah, attack him back.
$40 feet up.
Well, that saved my life.
What are you two motherfuckers going to hit now? you can throw shit. You got shit to throw.
That
throw,
saved
throw,
my life.
Throw fucking Pip.
Wow.
You'll have to toss me.
You'll have to toss me.
I have 6
Love you,
hit
Pip,
points
but
left.
you're out of here.
That was brutal. One more hit and I am gone.
So with the other 40 feet of movement, the dragon will fly 40 feet away from you guys. Jekt, it's your turn.
Jack on deck.
No, that's no.
Oh!
You don't say it, but I
Oh,
want,
that
I
hurt.
want it to happen.
Oh, jeez.
Just let it happen.
So after Jekt has taken that vicious spray of cold, just bone crunching, like feeling like everything inside turns to cement, adrenaline just pumps over, and I activate feline agility, doubling my movement speed, and I'm just gonna.
After squirting the musk of fear.
Yeah,
Scott.
I'm gonna just. I'm gonna boost 80
Hey
feet
Neo, welcome. Fighting
away.
a dragon.
Away.
Yeah.
Run, Jack, run!
Banner waddle away, waddle waddle.
Is that a chasm?
Alone out.
Okay, no, that's a good
Look to the
that's a
channel.
good distance away. No, I'm a scaredy cat. Gosh, that was
Hello
cold.
there,
I
Neo.
place my hands on myself and I cast cure wounds.
So after squirting the musk of fear, Jake legs it towards it and rubs his nipples and he heals.
As you do.
I'm good. Good.
And that would conclude my turn.
Excellent. And Fema, you're up.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast his ass, but also, by the way, for Psychic.
Unfortunate.
I got
Is it
I
close
got 9
enough
hit
for
points,
Eldritch
DM. Just
Huh?
letting you know.
Blast? Is it close enough for Eldritch Blast?
Yeah, it's like 120 feet.
Probably because we're not all on.
I healed 9 hit points.
Very nice.
Just talking amongst ourselves.
bad vibes.
Whew. So I'm back up to 15 hit points. Hey, welcome to the stream.
17.
Meet it to beat it. I had to say it. I had to leave it because I couldn't say it on the first fucking hit, can I?
True, you're right.
Alright.
You're right.
Yeah, we've
respect that.
we're trying our best just to prevent this static that's going on in the background. So the way that we've found to get around that is just we just have to talk directly into our
Yeah, a few
microphones.
of them aren't speaking into their microphones, Edda.
We need direct mic contact. Like,
Direct mic contact. See, I can whisper in mine and you can hear me.
I am
But
very
I've got a good
bad
mic,
at
so-
throating the mic, so.
You know, actually, I could probably turn mine up.
Sam giving an extra shot.
Sam's OnlyFans is
I am desperately in need of money, so.
I might be right there with you after next week.
Surely someone will pay for that, right?
You can't be. I don't want
Nothing
you guys
wrong
to
with
be
a bit of
mentioned.
side hustle there,
There's a
mate.
lot of fucked up people.
I can understand having a side hustle, but please don't mention that other website while we're live, guys. Thanks. Anyway, yeah, now you can really hear me. I'm not low at all. I'm the DM. I do fucking what I want. Amphema
4 psychic damage.
4,
I mean necrotic, sorry.
and the rest.
And then
Just give me a total.
what's Amphina's number 1 hate?
Maths.
8
Numbers.
Use your fingers.
6, 8, 5, 6, 2, 1, 7.
17 damage.
17 damage. Nice.
Thanks.
Thanks for the follow, Edda.
Good follow.
I
Yeah, man.
would like to move that way.
Did you fire 2 shots?
I missed.
Oh,
With
unfortunate.
with a 1.
Ooh.
Yeah, well, that'll do it.
So that one hits Pip.
I mean, I wouldn't know. 'cause I wouldn't know because I'm a halfling.
Dead.
Reroll, but,
Yeah.
Looks like it's you that's saving me, Rubian.
maybe?
Back up against the cold.
You want to get away with it?
Rivian.
Smash one. I'll glass you with
Rivian, you're up.
with a healing potion.
Dope.
Can I glass you with a healing potion? Will that work?
Just throw it at him and it spills on him.
The fuck bro.
I suppose I should be nice and try and get the little boy up.
So are you going to move in and attempt to
I
revive Pip?
will. Yes. I'll move towards him, pull out one of my 4 healing potions, put it in his mouth, and then like
Pull out king.
curb stomp him to make it.
Pull out king.
Just open himself up. I was
So-
like, punch his jaw shut.
Can you throw him? Like put the
He has to be-
potion into the roll?
He has to be conscious
Yeah.
to throw it to him. He can't.
No.
If you're knocked out,
I
you
said
can't.
throw him.
I can't because I'm a halfling.
You gotta feed
Throw
it.
They're
Pip.
about they're about
feed
the
it.
same size.
I'm not a. Pip could throw me easily.
Get a nat 20 on strength and you can throw Pip.
How
I'll,
deep
like,
is the mic? What are you
launch
talking
him
about?
in
This
the
is a
air.
condenser mic. This one, these are all just
So yeah, I'll essentially.
Fucking what's the other one? I got a mind blank.
Omnidirectional?
No, it's the direction. So condenser and
The other word,
Non-condenser.
I can't remember the other word for it right now. My brain's there.
Is this creature large?
Yes, it is indeed large.
This is large.
Large.
I don't think I'm close enough to it to do.
This
what
is
I
the
want.
only one that has phantom power. These are all.
Were you saying condensed and
Hydrate.
enlarged?
I
have no Enlarged.
hydration.
No, to do that, I have to be within 30 feet. So it has
By
to
and
be
large, I would say it's large.
Yeah. Okay. You.
Not much
Hey,
else you can do.
Not much
You
else
use
to do, so
you
I'll-
used your action to
I use
feed
an
Pip.
action to feed him a potion.
Mm-hmm.
Pip, you can roll
Or a pink
2d4
one.
plus 2,
It's lying down next
Thank you.
reverse swallow damage. And then I will continue on however much more movement I have to go past Pip
Cowabunga.
to end up somewhere near where the dragon was originally.
I hope you know, Luxie.
Luxie.
I fucking lurk in your streams a bit. Hey. You.
What did you say it was? 2d4.
2d4 plus 2. I will mark off 1 killing.
Oh!
8.
Yeah, I got 8. I got 10.
10 points of damage, and you open your eyes and recover a chill cast down your spine. You're still on the ground.
Up and at him, boy. And I'll hop over his body another few feet, or another 10, 15 feet, whatever I can get.
Okay, and which direction are you going to go towards the dragon?
Actually, straight towards where the dragon was before, essentially. So that little dirt patch, roughly towards that.
Dirt.
So what looks like dirt from here.
Ice.
Ice. Dirty ice.
Cold dirt.
Cold dirt. Yeah, somewhere, no, like where the was, yeah. Oh, well, somewhere there.
With your stubby little legs.
Yeah.
Heft you over the prone form of Pip. Great. Yandros,
Worried for a moment there.
would you like to have a turn?
I shit my pants.
Yeah, because actions usually feed close to
Okay, interesting.
Probably should have used my actions because I'm one of the only ones who can hit it effectively.
I have a question.
Guess who the
to
dragon's
Guru
going
of
after
D&D.
next?
Yes.
If I have a potion that's an action, so I wouldn't be able to cast a spell as well.
So bonus action to feed yourself a potion.
Yeah. Casting a spell summon base, would that be doable with both in the same move?
Yeah, so you could use a bonus. You could, yeah. What you would sort of have to do, because you're holding a weapon and a shield, right?
Yeah.
You sort of have to drop your weapon, drink a potion as bonus action, and then cast summon beast.
In the same move, that's
summon beast is an
canon.
action, bonus action to feed yourself a potion.
Yeah.
You replay that rule, and then the weapon goes down, so you should not take turn.
I gotta
Move to where you want to move first, and then do it.
Okay, cool.
Did you take? You didn't take damage last time, did you? No, you did.
No, I didn't. No, I was away from the angle.
You see that concentration check for Zephyr Strike. You don't. So
The
you've
angle.
got the extra movement still, remember, because that spell lasts a minute.
Oh, does that for last a minute?
Yeah. You can only do the.
Did not know that.
You can only do the advantage on an attack against
On the first one.
once.
Yeah.
So it's not even the first one.
Sam, you need to
Time.
speak into the mic.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You can. Yeah. You can do
I'm gonna
it
fucking
at
turn
any
his game
time
back
during
up.
That minute, but that spell lasts a minute.
Wow,
So the
okay.
increase in movement and the no opportunity attacks.
Yeah.
That lasts for a minute.
I
As
didn't
long
know
as you
that,
keep
yeah.
concentrating on it.
Yeah.
Although if you're concentrating on another spell now,
Yeah.
when you cast Summon Beast, you'll lose concentration on Zephyr Strike.
Okay,
So if you
that's
wanted to
fine.
use the extra movement first to get somewhere what you wanted to be, you could,
Yeah.
and then do your actions and bonus actions.
Very good. Okay, cool. All right, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my 35 feet of movement, Mr. DM, sir,
Mm-hmm.
to swing it around here to about here. It's nowhere. There's no. That's just like a big line. Sweet. I've got 70 feet, so I'm just going to try and go about there. I think it'll be a nice spot. He's then going to drop his quarterstaff on the ground and then pop a potion.
Okay.
So 2d4s for a potion, is that correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Just a regular.
regular. If it's a regular, yeah. 2d4 plus 2.
Beautiful. Oh, that was. I rolled a 2 and a 1.
Unfortunate.
Plus 2.
Does that hit?
Is that canon? Alright, sweet. And then he's going to cast his last level 2 slot spell, which is Summon Beast. Now, he's
Don't
going to. He's
show
going
the
to.
nipples.
He's just going to sit
Don't
there
show
and
the nipples.
kind of
I don't think
put
you
his
wanna
hand
saw
out.
it.
As he puts his hand out, this flying version of Sosa comes out. So again, it's just like a flying.
Well, owlbears have wings, you know.
Do they? Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Even
so
better.
technically you could.
Owl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Technically you could have, yeah.
I didn't
Ow.
realize she had wings. Alright, cool.
Well, when she's in her
Owlbear.
land version, she doesn't. But when she's in her flying version, she does.
Yeah. Cool.
Where would you like to summon
Sosa
her?
comes out the flying owlbear, basically right beside the dragon,
Mm-hmm.
in his face, in
Okay.
his mouth. Where's the? Yeah, you're good.
Don't forget the flying version. I think double check, but I think it has flyby, so it can
Yeah.
attack and get away without
Drive
opportunity
by.
attacks.
So he's
drive
gonna,
by, yeah.
Gonna open up the
Pew, pew,
portal
pew,
right there, put him in front of me, and then he's gonna. Sosa will attack. Bear with me a 1 second. For all you new viewers, Sosa's the Fey owlbear that I have. She sometimes slaps. See how she goes.
Sometimes.
17 for a
It hits.
little bit.
See you,
Thanks for
mate. Have a good one.
joining.
Thanks, bye.
D8 plus 4. Ooh, not bad. 11 bludgeoning damage. And then as she hits.
She only has one attack, doesn't she?
Yeah, correct. And then as she hits, she's got. bear with me 1 second. I'm just trying to find the movement for her.
I think it's like 40 feet.
Yeah, you're right. It's 30 feet.
Oh, there you
Should
go.
have climb, fly 60 feet. Sweet.
60 feet fly.
So she's going to go back more towards this way. Would you like me to move?
Yeah, you can move her. Nice.
End turn.
Now you got anything else? No?
Just roll this dice here. Ooh.
Lair action. No.
So
Eeny, meeny, miny, you.
Feels like he's just deciding on who's gonna feel the wrath.
So Amphema, as you run with your back to the wall, the dragon flies up onto the ceiling, grabbing on, and it skitters down beside you, and it makes 3 attacks against you. And I'll move them over in a sec.
Whoa!
So the first attack is a bite. I wish I could roll into my dice tower. Does the 21 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
Oof.
Oh, you're lucky, bro. You can take, for that first hit, you can take... Okay, 7 piercing damage. And
By the way, Hellish Rebuke.
let me have my attacks.
So 7.
7 plus 6. That's cold damage, that second one.
So 13 damage all
So
up.
13 damage.
I'm putting them in as you say them separately.
Okay, cool. The claw comes down swiping at you. And I think a 22 hits.
Yes.
Yep. And we'll just make the second attack now as well.
18 hit.
Yes.
So all up, that's...
Wait. But you already did 2 attacks, didn't you?
It's got 3
You had
attacks.
3 attacks.
So I've already taken 2 lots of damage.
Yeah, because that was the one attack.
That was 1, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna die.
It's not that many. 10, 15, plus 8. Plus another 23. And then give me your Hellish Rebuke.
Ooh, Jesus.
Try that ice dragon.
Does that knock you out? Well, you can tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman thing. No time to talk. Living life, been kicked around since I was born on the song.
Oh, Luxie, thanks for the little... What does that get us?
To understand, and your time will make a man.
There's a pushes random from the sky. Luxie's coming clutch with the 1500.
A dex save, hey? Well, I've got a dex save.
23 fire damage.
Whoa!
You slap me, I slap you!
Amphema!
You guys watch as the dragon skitters across the wall and makes 3 massive attacks at Amphema. The third claw slicing down across her. She puts her hands up to guard, and an eldritch blast of just pure energy bursts out of her, knocking the dragon back and smashing against the wall. Its form hits the wall and falls down to the ground with a mighty thud. After a few moments of it sitting there, it starts to disintegrate, and leaving, you hear the clink of a yellow gem hit the icy floor.
What's that?
Oh, Anthema, you did it!
Yeah, but not that! That gem! Quick!
Ow.
Pip runs up
Um,
to the gem.
Yep.
Pip isn't.
Am I closer to it?
You're right next to
I'm
it.
running.
You have to stand up, so use half your movement to stand up.
I reach out for the gem. At the
I
very
see it on the
least, we
ground.
sandwich it so it can't go anywhere.
Oh,
You
no!
I
go
go to
grab,
pick it up.
You go to pick up the gem, and your fingers grasp around the icy form of it. It's about the size of
An
like-
apple?
like half an apple in your hand, heavy in weight. As you lift it up to the light and look through it, you can see that it's flawless and cut perfectly. It emanates with a magical energy. You're gonna fucking hate me for this, bro. Everybody level up.
What?
By the way, I just spent 12 hours on these
I'm
new
so
stat cards.
Sorry, dude. I'm so sorry.
Oh, that makes sense. I was like, what? Why is he an agent?
Yes, yeah, 100%.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah.
Fuck.
No, I have the project to manipulate with ease. Oh, I set it up that way because I obviously was prepared.
Good.
So all is good.
Good. I'm so sorry.
On that
No,
note,
I'm fine.
level 6, baby!
Leveling up. That's more than enough.
Nice, my dude. Let's go.
Dudes.
Don't touch me.
Sweet crest.
It's better.
How exciting.
Okay, manage. All right, everyone, get in there.
We'll be right back. Dun, dun, dun,
Well,
dun, dun, dun.
no, we gotta have chats about what our decision making is, or talking about the features we get.
What do you mean you can't multi-class?
You've got 22 dexterity.
Think about the stats properly when I started this character. Because I don't have a 13 intelligence.
Why don't you do like fighter or something?
Yeah, technically I could do fight, but that's not the point. I'm already a martial class. Like, I decided.
Bard.
Huh?
Multi-class into Bard. Do something
I
different.
need
I don't
13
know.
charisma to multi-class into Bard. I have my
and
multi-classing
gentlemen,
options.
our
I'll
Bard.
tell you what my multi-classing options are.
What is going on?
What do you mean? What's going on?
Mine's frozen as well.
I got white screened.
Are you talking about D&D Beyond?
Yeah,
mine's a little slow,
Try
but-
to level up.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
So anyway, we stayed at level 5. Refresh it.
Yeah, no, I think I decided that I'm going to stick with Blood Hunter because straight Blood Hunter is cool as well because they get they get all the cool Blood Hunter stuff earlier anyway. So I was only going to do like a level or two of Rogue anyway. So
I was going to talk to you about my next level.
Fix
up
it,
for,
dragon.
Leandros, 'cause I was going to do Druid initially.
Yeah, fucking
Just-
Watsy.
Just get into the Druid. So
yeah, I mean definitely if you're looking
You're
at
gonna
jump,
multi-class into Druid.
jump
Nice.
points for multi-classing for a martial class, yeah, level 5, and then jumping it, yeah, is a good spot to jump into another class.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're looking at waiting till level 11,
yeah.
realistically, to get all those cool extra features and level 3 spells and all that sort of stuff. But you'll get, starting to level up your druid now, you'll get more slots, so that in another few levels you'll have a lot higher level slots.
Yeah.
Even if you won't have higher level spells, you'll be able to use those slots to upcast things like Summon Beast and
Yeah, so the
that kind of
beast- the
stuff. So,
beast
so
will
your
become
beast can get your 2
yeah.
attacks and
That's cool.
Can I paint this, Sam? Sam, can I paint this?
yeah, you go ahead. There's a good chance I'm never going to get round to it. So
I'm going to paint that.
That was so weird, like everyone's D&D just like...
Crash.
I can't believe that. That's so funny.
can't even load my character sheet anymore.
I realize, actually, no, technically I think I can multiclass, because the reason it says I can't is because...
Don't, you're using up bandwidth. Fucking hell.
I actually realize I think I can actually multiclass. Because the reason it says I can't is because of... You need, essentially when you multiclass, you need to meet the minimum requirements for both the class you're already in and the class you're going to. And because the standard Blood Hunter class has, essentially is basically intelligence as your score that you choose to for all your Blood Hunter stuff. But I'm using the variant to use wisdom instead. But it's still in the multi-class still saying intelligence. I think it's only because of that. And so because I'm actually wisdom, it would be minimum 13 in wisdom, which I do have.
Raven, help!
Which would class, because I'll double check to make sure the rogue doesn't have
Someone help me!
a
Okay, so
it's confusing, but
yeah, I don't care if you do or if you don't.
no, I realize now I thought it was saying that because I thought rogue might have the minimum intelligence 13 because they use intelligence for some stuff. but
Alright, we're going.
I realize I think now that that's actually
Looks
my
like I
mistake.
have no arm.
When I was looking at it, I think that's my
It
mistake
loaded
that
the
I made.
homepage and it wasn't doing that before.
Doesn't it look like I have no arm?
So the reason it says I can't is actually an error in D&D Beyond. Actually, the biggest thing is that in D&D Beyond I won't be able to do it because it's an error in D&D Beyond. That sucks.
Well, mine I get I believe with level 6 artificer, so I'm not going to be deviating from the
You're a
artificer
player,
class.
right?
I get a shield buff. Like
Oh, you've punched it,
like
Dragon.
a
Thanks.
really
Thanks,
decent
Dragon.
shield buff. Yeah, well, isn't it that I can choose like an additional?
So is it that enhanced defense goes up to +2, or is it you can choose more implications? I think you can choose I think you can choose.
Fuck, I need more money.
What was that shield one you were talking about?
They're
Yes, that's what I was
140
talking about.
Australian dollars.
Because you don't have that money. Double check on if you get an extra infusion at level 6. I think you might actually. But you can also choose to unlearn one infusion and
You should be
relearn a
playing
different
D&D,
one.
not sending me memes.
So you can essentially, you can choose to unlearn it if you don't get an extra one.
It's
which
pretty
will say
funny
on
meme,
there
though.
anyway,
like-
but-
Click on it and scroll across. It's a video.
Oh, okay. These are great. Hey.
I love them.
Oh, he loves his little packet of bickies. I have another packet of bickies. Yes, 2 bickies. 2 bicky packies.
Oh, cool. Yeah. I get an extra.
There, so you can,
Thanks for
So
the
you
follow.
can
Jim.
also, so you choose an extra one, which you can be your repulsion shield, but then you can also choose one that you already know and maybe get rid of it and then learn a new one as well. Because at level 6 there's some other infusions that you can get which are pretty powerful as well. So yeah, have a
That's
look at level 6
what I
infusions.
get.
In case there's others that you might want to look at.
That's what I call it
Something I
after
can
I
get,
eat
yeah.
after I eat Taco Bell.
Apparently
Misty
6th
Escape.
level I can get Misty Escape.
How was it?
Is that an invocation?
I'm not sure. Craig just pulled it up. Because D&D's down. D&D Beyond is down.
There's
I
a
don't
base
know what
class
I'm
thing.
supposed to look at.
What does level 6 warlock get?
If you select level 6 warlock, it'll show you what you get essentially.
We hit the 430 followers. Thanks for all the followers.
Fuck yeah.
Thank you very much for the follow. We really appreciate it. So I just took a look. When I turn level 6 as an artificer, I get available 3 new
use it.
infusion options, which look pretty exciting. There's the repulsion shield, resistance armor, and spell refueling ring. Whoa!
I love a good ring. What?
Spell refueling ring.
It's saying to let
Yeah, I can basically use it to replenish up to
To
a
let
level
what?
3 spell, which in my opinion is really good considering I won't have access to anything above level 3 for a very long time. So that to me looks like just an additional level 2 spell slot. So I'm liking the look of spell refueled ring, but I'm also liking the look of the repulsion shield. what it basically does is you may find yourself pushing an enemy away after their first attack, only to watch them walk right back to you and finish
That's just the
attacking.
R15 monster.
However, if you're the repulsion shield breaks grapples. It doesn't actually tell me what it does, but yeah.
How many hit points has everybody got left?
7.
7.
14.
14. No.
28.
Isn't that Diablo rules?
That's Diablo rules, man.
10.
Yeah. Nice. You're all like, if I put one more creature in here, you'd all die.
Yeah.
All right, everyone roll initiative for me.
Really?
No. Yeah.
I got one spell slot left for your ass. Just don't.
I reckon you guys could take on a frost giant.
Well,
I've
look.
only got 140 hit points.
Let's do it.
Great axe mode.
You
Plus
can-
9 to hit.
Boots for the winding
25
path.
You can
damage.
certainly try.
You can certainly try.
Which basically, while wearing these boots, you can teleport up to 15 feet as a bonus action to an unoccupied space. So essentially, it's like
You
a
could
free
multiply.
15-foot misty step.
What would you go into, Mose? Well, what do you think Pip would be good at? Like, think about the Bard. I'm going to make
Yeah,
you
so
sing
that's
every fucking spell, bro.
Otherwise-
If you go into Bard, you have to, none of this, oh, you can do a good job. I want to hear.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Go
slap
big or go home.
your
A
face.
Frost Giant, I was thinking Frost Giant. They'd slap it, but I'd probably kill at least a couple of them, I reckon.
Other cool infusions that you can get.
I already,
You can also get the replicate magical item. Oh yeah, so you can actually now replicate. If you chose replicate magical item, you can choose basically better magical items. So you basically have this list of magical items you can choose.
What's a standout magical item from what you get available?
Yes.
I mean, gloves of thievery are cool. It's literally a +5 to picking locks or sleight of hand checks, but not useful for everyone.
You should have a look at magical items.
Ring of Water Walking does what it says on the box. Cloak of the Mare basically gives
Restart
you
your
like
computer, I don't know.
free swim speed and like breathe underwater. Cloak of Elvenkind is good, like stealth cloak. Boots of
what are you thinking
Elvenkind
about
similarly like
multiclassing?
silent steps, so
Like,
it makes you like super stealthy.
You thinking?
If you were using your infiltrator armor more, you might look at that. But other than that, you can
No,
also
it's
get
literally
repulsion
D&D.
shield. So
I haven't had a problem with my
the shield
computer
starters
since I
make it as a
restarted it.
+1
It's all
shield,
working
so
fine now.
Is
So.
D&D
You have-
working for you though?
no. So it's a.
Hey,
Did you have the enhanced
Yes.
defense?
Yes.
Did you have it
I've
on your
decided
armor
I'm
or your
going
shield?
to multi-class into Bard.
Fuck yeah, Bard
I didn't know
Barian.
it mattered.
Barbarian.
Barbarian Pip.
So essentially, if you have enhanced defense on your armor, which gives you +1 to your armor, then you have repulsion. You get +1 to your shield as well, so your AC will go up a lot.
Just call me
As well as
Barbarian at this
you have
point.
4 charges, and then while holding it,
The thing.
you can use a reaction immediately after being hit by a melee attack to expend one of the shield's charges to push
My
the attacker 15
internet
foot
speed
away.
is fine.
Yeah, that sounds really good. That's why
Yeah,
I
like,
was
it
leaning
said that-
towards
oh,
that. But
have
that
the
spell
loading thing on
replenishment
screen
also
now?
sounds awesome.
Resistance armor is cool. Spell refueling ring, yeah. So while wearing this ring, you can recover 1 expended spell slot as an action. Recover slot can be of 3rd level or lower.
We rolled a
once
1 on
used, the
our
ring can't be used.
authentication check.
In all
We're
honesty,
heading into town to visit the blacksmith
I would probably
for
look at getting that
repairs.
one when you
Try
got
again
access to
after a
3rd level
short rest.
spells, because yeah, it'll be more. You get more benefit out of it. I mean, getting a 2nd level spell slot back is good, but getting a 3rd level spell slot is better.
Cool.
Few cool options there, so some really cool things. And you got to decide whether you want to keep any of your infusions or whether you want to get rid of them and learn new ones, because you can learn 2 new ones. You could potentially. What are your infusions that you've got at the moment?
I've got the
I've looked into
Homunculus
it when
Servant,
I first created the
enhanced armor,
to multi-class, but
and I think that's all I can have equipped at
that's
once.
gonna be what I want for the gameplay.
Yeah, it was the 1+ attack.
I'm more talking to him and in my head and to myself as I do. Interview me. Very, very big. I'm pressing the wrong fucking button. Oh, what's the button I need to press? Class features.
I've already sussed out what my character's got at level. I think it's just like an extra, like 5 or 6 hit points. I think it's 5.
The amount of reports suggests a full crash. Well, that's not good.
Oh damn! It's down. Oh, well, we can just do the manual method. In any sense, the infusion that I'm gonna go for is that enhanced repulsion shield. For sure. But I need some time to set
So
that up.
for level 6, all I do is I can learn another spell.
That's boss.
No, you get a subclass feature for your undead warlock patron.
It just says when you reach the 6th level, you learn a new warlock spell.
That's not all you get. That's your warlock class feature. Your subclass, you get a feature at level 6 as well.
So that's the undead patron. So you just say, what does the subclass...
From memory, I vaguely remember. I can look it up, but you get the ability to turn any damage into necrotic damage if you want. So anything, I think it's any spells or attacks. I think you can make. Yeah.
So I could punch someone and turn it into necrotic damage.
Yes, I believe so. I will actually look up on my not D&D Beyond thing to tell you exactly what that gives you. Warlock, undead. So, Grave Touched. At level 6, your patron powers have profound effect on your body and magic. You don't need to eat, drink, or breathe. So that's cool. She doesn't need
drink,
to eat,
or
drink
breathe.
or breathe. So unlimited holding your breath. And you don't need to eat. You're properly getting more and more undead. In addition, once
There's an in addition.
in addition,
Continue.
once during each of your turns, when you hit a creature with an attack roll or roll damage against that creature you can replace the damage type with necrotic damage. While you're using your form of dread, you can roll 1 additional damage die when determining the necrotic damage the target takes. So while you're using your form of dread, you get an extra necrotic damage die as well.
What die is it? Is it D6?
So it depends what you're using. So say if you
Eldritch
use
Blast
Eldritch
in my
Blast
form of
and
dread.
So instead of doing force damage and necrotic damage with your hex, you could do necrotic damage and necrotic damage, but roll 2d10 for one of the attacks.
Fucking hell. Okay, I think that's the way we're going to end the campaign, guys.
That's, I mean, as far as level 6 warlock patron abilities go, it's decent. It's not the most powerful. The genie warlock gets like pretty much concentration free flight, essentially. And the genie patron is pretty baller. But yeah, level
I
6.
don't know, not having to fucking breathe seems pretty good.
Yeah, but I mean, you can get that from being like a warforged or.
You can not breathe in other ways.
Then you don't have blood in your body.
Yeah. No, there's a few.
Yeah, I know there's a few ways, but
There's a few. It is pretty handy. It's pretty handy in the situations.
What's
where,
that called again, Sam?
What's that?
What's it called again?
Grave Touched. Actually, there's an invocation that all warlocks get, I think, which can do that as well. I think you don't need. Actually, no, there's one. Yeah, that basically means you don't need to sleep at all. You literally never sleep.
What? So you always
And Fina's leveling up in more than just powerful ways. Her life is changing as we know it.
Because I thought like alert was pretty huge. Like I can't be surprised while I'm conscious. Gain a +5 to initiative, and then other creatures don't gain advantage on attack rolls against you as a result of being unseen by you. So like there could be a creature around the corner, like Ellie, not Ellie, like throwing a spell over a wall, and they don't get advantage because I just know it's coming.
Because you're alert.
Alert feed is.
calm
pretty
down.
good.
We got a fucking badass over here.
That's it.
Oh,
Hey, Sammy,
Yes.
is it on?
Yes,
Just looking
yes.
at multi-classing between druid, cleric, and fighter. Of the three, would you reckon cleric would be a good mix?
I mean, druid's more thematic.
Yeah, way more thematic.
You do get a lot more crossover spells and stuff like that, but yeah, druids. I mean, either way, you're gonna be. They're both based off wisdom.
Yeah.
Cleric would technically depending on which subclass you chose, could give you a higher, better armor proficiency stuff. So a lot of cleric subclasses will give you proficiency in heavy armor, but considering you've got a decent dex anyway, you're not going to be much different anyway.
Yeah.
You literally be going up by 1 AC if you're wearing full plate armor.
It's back up.
So may not be that advantageous.
Yeah.
Either way,
I thought that was a baked potato,
cleric,
Quinn.
you could look at more clericy spells.
You
There's
see
a lot of
he's
crossover between
mad?
cleric and druid spells anyway, but druid are definitely more nature spells and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
a lot of the similar spells to
Thema-
rangers and things like that.
thematic
But yeah, I mean,
Wait,
from what
wait,
from what you
wait,
talked to
never
me
mind.
about your class when you first started, or first looking at the character, the druid fits for those reasons. I mean, one of the biggest reasons to get high level spells to upcast your summon beasts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But you get the ranger. I think it's level 11. They get the one where they can concentrate on 2 summon beasts, isn't it? I think that's.
What are you thinking of doing?
So
Yes,
you
yeah,
probably
that's-
want to
that's
you probably
exactly
want to get
right.
back into ranger at some point, but yeah,
So
it's up to
when-
you. I mean, fighters. Yeah, I mean, depending on what fighter subclass you were looking at, there's heaps of different fighter subclasses.
Rune Knight?
Yeah, so I mean, Rune Knight's really powerful. You probably wouldn't want to go more than like 3 levels in fighter at the Rune Knight because level 5 you're not going to get extra attack. So you already got extra attack with thing anyway. So you could do that. You'd get things like Second Wind, Action Surge, and the Rune Knight's features are pretty pretty powerful. That you get at level 3, but
What does it do?
so there's at level 3 if you're level 3 fighter, and you pick the Rune Knight subclass, you get first one is you get the ability to make yourself large. So you turn yourself into like a giant, you get an extra D6 damage on 1 attack, which isn't huge, but being large is good for like. It's mostly used for like grappling and things like that because you can then grapple with huge creatures. I've played Rune Knights before and they're really fun to grapple like giants and cyclopses and things like that because you have like 20 strength. But you're not a big strengthy character anyway, so you're going to be using grappling probably a lot, especially if you've got shield and weapon anyway. But the other advantage you get, which is actually really powerful, is essentially you can pick from a few different runes, and you pretty much once per short rest. I think you can get 2 runes. Once per short rest, you can activate or invoke those runes. The biggest one is the Cloud Giant one. Both of them, all the runes have a passive effect as well. So I think Cloud Giant rune or Cloud rune gives you advantage on insight and deception checks. And then also the active feature is as a reaction if you get hit. I think it's you or anyone within 30 feet. Get hit with them. Well, yeah, essentially if you get hit with a melee attack, well, no, with any attack I think it is. I can't remember specifically, but yeah, if you get hit with an attack, you can essentially change the target of that attack to be anyone else within that you can see within 60
move to
feet.
an enemy,
So you move to an enemy. So the biggest thing is like you get a big critical hit against you. You can then use that to it. As long as there's more than one enemy there, you can then redirect it to another enemy. It's pretty OP. And then the other, only once per short rest, but as a reaction. But it comes up. You use it pretty often. It's pretty handy, especially when you're facing multiple creatures and stuff like that.
So, looking around the room, the spoils in front of you, the last remnants of ice flittering off into the top of the cavern, where you can see above you a manhole and the sun shining. About 60 feet up.
So 60 feet. Is there a path or a track?
No. It's a big domed room that you're in. And right at the top now there is a small manhole-sized hole. Like,
When you say manhole, do you mean one the size of a man, or
Yes.
one like a manhole, like on the street?
no. Well,
Um,
there's no street up there, so it's...
Does it look like the walls are stable?
Well, it
Maybe.
catered to a skittering dragon, so yes.
It's a good...
How high
that's a-
is it from the middle point to the ceiling?
60 feet.
So I'll just climb up and then climb to the top, and then
So you're gonna
Chuck a rope down.
Actively claw your way up there.
So
my
you-
character's got climb with my claws,
Okay.
so I'm going to attempt to scale the wall so that I can throw a rope down.
This is going to be a pretty high DC. You got to remember it's overhang. and
Oh,
climb.
is it? I thought
Yeah.
it was just like a...
It's a dome.
Okay, well, I'm going to consider that option. Is there any points of interest or perhaps on the way that we didn't enter, is there anything beyond this chamber?
Just
Or-
what you came to. If you were to walk back along those tracks that you came in, you would find at the echo chamber where the roof collapsed a dead end.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because it closed over behind us, didn't it?
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
back online, by the way.
Cool. Great. Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Can anybody hear us?
Can anybody hear us?
Oh, jeez.
Anybody out there?
Hey, Leandros.
Yes, Jack.
You're flying beast. Can I talk to you?
It sure can.
What's up the top there? Is it safe? We need to find a way out. We can't double back. The passage fell down. Don't you remember?
That I do. Leandros would cast the level 1 spell, Speak with Base, to chat to.
Have you still got spell slots left?
I've got one more left now for that one.
Okay.
That's literally my last spell slot. Correct.
Oh.
It might do. I'm not too sure. I'd have to check. If it's canon, then happy days.
So Grave Touch, I just automatically get that.
Barbarian.
Cool.
Can I have my book back?
So it doesn't say anything about you to
Yeah,
understand.
yeah, yeah. Can I have my book back?
Sam, I also get to learn another spell.
So, Jack, you wanted to know what was up at the rooftop,
Yes.
yes?
Yes.
Alright. So, Leandros uses his level 1 spell because I wasn't able to find the information saying it understood me or not. So, to speak
I
to
bet you I can
speak
find
to
it.
Cecil.
Give me my book. That's what I was going to look for.
Uh-huh.
Which
Anyways,
book would it be in? Cauldron.
Is it canon?
I've got it here anyway. It obeys your verbal commands.
That's the first time I've seen that out of spells.
It understands languages you speak, but doesn't say that it can talk back to you. So it'll understand you and do what you tell it to, but
It won't yeah, right, okay.
I was being pretty generous with Bo back in the day.
Leandros, why don't you just see if your flying pal over there can just land on top?
It's not a bad idea, Jack. Salsa, roof.
So you've sent her up to the roof.
She's up there. Tell us what's up there. Cool.
Shikar, she's alive. If that's what you want to
Come
know?
back down.
She flies back down to you.
Oh,
What'd you see up there, Salsa?
Right.
Well, you can clearly see that Souls has got a bit of a bigger weight set than us. Maybe we could try to hang something up there and climb up with some rope that I got.
Oh, for the third
60
time.
foot.
There we go. 60 foot. It's alright. I'm used to you fuckers not paying attention to me.
So I'm trying to put this multiplier.
I sometimes on a night when you guys aren't here, I sit here and I just talk. I just play D&D by myself, and it's pretty much the exact same experience.
Hey, Rivian, what do you reckon about seeing if you could shoot a bolt up there and maybe we could cast some rope up?
I mean, it's maybe with a try. I've got a grappling hook and rope. We could see if we could get it up there, or if there's
Could
anything
Sosa
to.
not carry us up?
Why are you fucking looking at me? I'm here to stop you from
I
getting
believe
through
we
the
had this
hole.
discussion last game was would Sosa being a medium beast be able to carry anyone up, or
Me and
Yeah, a small
one
one.
at a time. Me and Pip, but
Yeah.
Well, carry one of you up and then drop down a rope.
Fuck you, you are so good at this shit, dude. Like, fucking lateral thinking. Hey, like,
Yep.
obviously just think about it. And
have
yeah,
been
like,
as a thinker.
yeah,
yeah.
all right.
Amphema's built different.
Phoenix,
Chat.
smart one.
All right, let me jump on your.
What's your
fake
intelligence?
creature
What's your
thing.
character's
Yeah.
intelligence?
It's actually quite high.
Sosa,
13.
take Rivian up to the top. Should we probably take Pip as well, because he's got a little more strength?
Can
Is
only
it kind
take
of
one
at
at a
a time.
time.
Yeah, right, sweet.
I mean, tying ropes, I can.
Oh,
I've got
sweet.
dexterity
She's
for
got
ropes,
a-
I
Oh, yeah,
guess.
makes sense.
He's got a
Alright.
proficiency in bondage.
Yeah, I'm
Bondage
a
and
dog. Yeah.
BDSM, sweet. Okay, oh yeah.
I'm a dog.
Sosa, Rivian, get him up the top. It's all yours, mate.
So I will.
Okay, hear me out. Like, you say that, and then
So I'll attempt to jump on the owlbear, the flying owlbear, and fly up.
you know what? Give me a Constitution save to hold on.
Not a dexterity check. I mean, I feel like my dexterity would be handy, but maybe not. A save, con save, was it?
Yes.
Yeah. It's an 8.
Oh.
Can I use my dexterity to try and last minute save myself?
Yes. why not?
Yes, you can give me a dex save. Because it wasn't even a high DC. You don't have the physical strength in your forearms to hold Sosha's to hold on to her feathers as she
So
launches
my-
you towards
my-
the sky.
my Dex save should be +9, so 22.
Yeah, you fall from a fairly decent height, but manage to skid down a nice shard and land deftly onto the ground without taking damage, but holding on was a bit harder. Couldn't.
Alright, Pip, you want to give it a crack? You jump on the flying bird of death. The thing doesn't like passengers, so
Just so it tracks, before Pip gets on the on the outbed, Leandros touches Pip. Guidance.
Oh, thanks for the pat on the back. Now I'm gonna run like a bull. Let's go, have some fun. Woo!
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Come on, let's plus a D4. Let's go.
It was DC 10, bro. Like, I was like, all you have to do is hold
plus
on.
3. I think I got +3 and I rolled a 5. What do you want?
Can you see why I wanted Constitution instead of Dexterity?
Dexterity would have been too easy.
It's not just that, but you don't just holding on to a bird doesn't. You don't use Dexterity to hold on to a bird. You trust me. I've been pumped out, and I need Constitution to keep myself from being pumped out.
14.
Okay, you pass, and you manage to.
He's got
Huh?
20 constitution.
Yeah, it's 10. Yeah. So you take, as you pop your little head's a little beaked head and a dark gnome into the light. You squint as the light hits your eyes, and mantling up onto the ground, you pull yourself up, looking around. With Sosa there beside you, you look around and you see farmland for a good, as far as the eye can see, off to the horizon. Farmland of trees and fields of wheat and maize and other such milo, oats, etc. Beside this hole on the ground, maybe 30 feet away from you is a nice sturdy tree. It's a This is great. You're gonna have to fly back down to get the rope.
Yeah, I got rope, but Alright, so we go back down.
Do you not have any rope? most packs that you start with will have 50 foot of rope. I'm pretty sure you have the pack that starts with torches, which like the explorer's pack, which should have 50 foot of rope attached to it.
No, tinderbox, torch, water skin.
50 foot isn't enough.
Yeah, I know you need more than that anyway. But
Math.
Sam,
60.
should I choose
50.
enemies abound or fly for my spell?
fly is, because you can't fly on people too. This
True
is
that.
a perfect situation where it would work.
Yeah, that would have been great.
Yeah, fly is like really good.
As you guys are all trying to work out how to get off the hole, and Fema sort of hovers off the ground a little bit and then comes back down without anybody else noticing.
Don't you just fly?
She can fly now.
Well, yeah, it's like the other spell looks like. Which you don't.
That's why I said you just. That's why you just hovered off the ground.
We got Superwoman now.
Hey, Razor.
Welcome.
Maybe we should long rest.
Perhaps we should take a little bit of a short rest to get some hit die back, and then a certain someone who can fly might be able to fly after 1 hour.
So I was reading the spell descriptions. Why can we not get this rope up to the top? Like, what's the problem here?
Because Pip went up,
Yes.
and he didn't even have any rope on him.
Amphina casts minor illusion.
It's-
Casts mage hand and brings a rope up to Pip.
I can turn it up.
It'll just be literally.
It won't go that
Fuzzy.
far.
People have complained about the buzz before.
Can meet me halfway. Meet me halfway.
Can someone throw me 30 feet into the air?
Me.
You could throw Pip into the air.
So we rest and then I fly.
Yeah, and Pip just waits up there.
Are you gonna?
Does he have to like do that? Yeah. What do you want to do? Hey Pip, what do you want to do, man? What's going on?
Come back down.
You
Yeah,
coming back
okay.
down, buddy? All right. Well, what's going on?
So you either get apparently at the moment you either get a buzz or you either get a soft sound. Yep.
So, there's just fields. And there's
Everybody's
trees,
picky about the static.
food, crops, farm.
Whoa. What's going on?
Well, it's
Literally that.
well,
All
it's
right.
outside,
Open
and that's
your
where we're
ears.
trying to go. So I don't think
Don't
it.
yell into the mic, Pip.
I don't think it matters what's up there as long as it's out. We got what we came here for. Let's leave.
Let's do it.
So
Tell me
With
how
a
you're
sh-
getting out.
with a short rest, can I get my spell slot back?
Yes.
I would like to short rest.
Yeah. And I'd
Okay.
like to expend some hit die
Okay.
during the short rest. Yeah.
How do you
Yeah.
do the hit die thing?
During this short rest, Amphema, are you gonna check out what this gem is?
Yeah, I would like to study. I would like. Can I
1d12.
short rest first, and then when I wake up to do my? Oh no, wait. Short rest is just.
Yeah,
sitting
try
there.
telling these motherfuckers how to
Wait,
use a microphone.
Short rest is just sitting down, right? It's not sleeping.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Okay, so during my short rest, I would like to study this
Okay.
gem and try and attune to it. Did I use those words correctly?
Yeah, you did. No, I'm saying words and shit. I just have to find the item. Is it in this book?
How much do you get? Is it 2d4? What is it?
What D?
I got 2.
2D.
Yeah. I sp- 5. 8. 13.
How much hit dice do I have? 2D8.
No, you have D8s. If you haven't spent any hit dice, you'll have 5 hit dice. 6 hit dice now.
Yeah, it's a 2D8 plus 6.
Yeah. You can spend as many as you want that you have available. And you can regain those in I will spend, I think, 2, because I'll probably need at least 2.
40.
Where's my other D10? There we go. 2 D10 plus 6. Oh, that's a pretty good result. 16 plus 6 is 22. 22. Heal. Yep, that puts me to full. Hit dice are confusing, so
Okay, we're trying to figure out the level ups. Can't make a decision, excuse me. Druid or fighter. but with the druid, do you get the extra 2 cantrips? This is what I'm trying to figure out.
yeah. So when you choose your level, your druid level,
Yeah.
you essentially get all the stuff that druids get at first level, pretty much.
Yeah.
So you'll start.
With 2 extra cantrips.
The spell slots is the different thing, but you'll essentially get an extra level of spell. You'll get extra slots essentially because you'll have
I've had to play around with the Bodhi podcast actually.
2 levels of ranger plus 1, so you'll be level. Yeah, so you'll get. I think you might get an extra spell slot, an extra level 2 slot. But you will get. Yeah, so you'll
Not
get.
good.
Will I get to level 3 spells at any point with ranger, or is it always just level 2-ish?
You only get level 3 ranger
have
spells.
anything to
You'll get level
drink.
3 spell slots if
I'm
you're
gonna drink.
if you're going up in either level,
Yeah.
in either class. But you won't be able to learn. You'll end up with a point where you've got level 3 slots, but you don't know any level 3 spells.
Yeah.
So you'll only be able to use those slots to upcast
Right.
lower level spells.
Summon based.
Still really useful because some spells are really, really good for upcasting. And also sort of forces you to upcast, which is kind of cool. But yeah, essentially, you won't learn level 3 ranger spells until you're level 9 ranger.
Yeah.
And you won't learn level 3 druid spells until you're level 5 in druid.
Right, so I'd have to get 5/5, and that's just going to be a bit of an ass.
Yeah. So, but I mean, it's still useful. And yeah, you will learn the cantrips. So you'll learn 2 druid cantrips when you get to level 1. Level 1 druid.
Yeah.
Which you can use to. Yeah, so what you can do is essentially take. In that build that I think you looked at, yeah, you can essentially take Shillelagh again, but then replace the Ranger Shillelagh with a different one or something. I can't remember what the way they did it, but essentially, yeah, they. Yeah, because Shillelagh is a druid cantrip as well, but there's a bunch of other druid cantrips as well you can look at. You already got guidance. Oh, you already took the druid cantrips anyway because of Druidic Warrior.
I can get entangle on that if I wanted.
Well, essentially, what you'll do is once you pick level 1 in druid, you'll know all the first level druid spells.
Yeah.
What was mean?
And then you can prepare a number of druid levels.
Huh?
A number of druid spells.
It's
Based off your wisdom, so it's 1. It'll be 1 plus your wisdom modifier. So you'll be out of all the druid spells, you'll be able to prepare 6 of them.
Yeah.
And so those six spells you can use the spell slots to cast whenever. So you, like you still use spell slots to cast
Yeah,
them.
of course.
But you'll know a lot more spells.
Wow.
Rangers have, because they're half casters, they'll know only a small number of spells.
Yeah.
Or not because they're half casters, but yeah,
But
the way
Druids
Rangers and
got
their
the
spells known
whole
mechanic
kit and
works.
caboodle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
whereas
right.
clerics, paladins, druids, they have essentially, they know all, same as artificers, know all the spells on their list.
Yeah.
But they can prepare a certain number of them, and you can change that each day.
Cool. All right. May as well. Might as well just get paladin.
I mean, you could, you got charisma for it, so you could potentially.
I do have the charisma for it.
You need a minimum of 13.
Yeah,
You won't be.
I've
You've only got.
on the nose.
What, you got 13, yeah. So you won't.
+1. That's actually 12 with +1, but
Yeah. So you won't. You wouldn't pick things. The reason you would do that is mostly you'd probably use most of it for smites. You need to get a level 2 paladin to get smites, but because you wouldn't cast spells that require saving throws because your charisma's your DC for your charisma for your paladin spells would be really low.
Yeah.
Same as things like anything that requires your charisma modifier. You're not going to get a huge charisma modifier unless even if you start putting your charisma up now.
Yeah, fair play.
So there's certain multi-class things where that kind of application sort of works, where you're not picking you're picking it for certain abilities that don't require the stat to be that high.
Yeah.
But you're definitely probably going to get more mileage out of Druid. It's more thematic, I guess, than fitting, a Druid Ranger sort of multi-class. But again, it's entirely up to you.
Yeah.
Like,
Fighter's kind of cool. Fighter's kind of cool as well.
With the boys.
You get a lot of cool shit from a few levels of fighter, but
And there's heaps of cool subclasses. Really nice. Really
Never
cool.
went.
Heaps of other ones.
Neverwinter Nights. I remember that game, bro.
I used to play heaps of Neverwinter
Did ya?
Heaps back in the day.
Heaps,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm getting
That's how I mostly learned 3rd edition rules, because 3rd edition rules came out not long before that game, and because Baldur's Gate 1 used
Fuck, I remember that shit, bro.
Baldur's Gate 1 used
I
second.
played a lot of Baldur's Gate 2.
Yeah, I didn't play any Baldur's Gate 2, but I played heaps of Baldur's Gate 1. And
I've
that was
probably got a
18D
physical
second
copy
ed,
around
yeah.
of it somewhere.
Yeah,
Like
18
a physical
yeah.
DVDs.
I remember Baldur's Gate because it was like 5 CDs, which was back in the day was huge. It was like back in the mid 90s, late 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They weren't DVDs, they were CDs.
Yeah, they were CDs. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that I remember it was AD&D 2nd edition rules,
Yeah.
which we played back then.
Yeah.
And then Neverwinter Nights, when Neverwinter Nights came out, it was 3rd edition rules.
Yeah.
So I learned a lot about 3rd edition rules from playing that. I played a lot more Neverwinter Nights than I did 3rd edition D&D.
You could literally get Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate 3 is like literally.
I've been looking at so much of it, and I want to
It's
get
just
it.
D&D. Like I figured, I was thinking like.
It looks like such an amazing game.
No,
If I had a
it does.
PC
The new Baldur's Gate 3 is D&D.
It uses 5e rules.
Yeah, it uses 5e
Some of them
rules.
are modified and tweaked for video games, but it uses the same rule set essentially.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, bro. Double check your info on that. I'm pretty sure.
What's
it
someone
does.
saying?
Yeah, yeah. You roll dice and everything, man. Yeah.
Yeah, it's turn-based
does,
as well.
yeah. I was watching this. I watched this little clip the other day, and it was like this chick just completely fucking booted a fucking squirrel against the wall, and it just exploded. Like it was a cutscene.
Someone found a way to do. It's like a sort of a loophole move type of thing to like get massive damage. It's called owlbear from the top rope. Essentially, what you do is because unlike in real D&D, you can actually wild shape as a druid into an owlbear at like a certain level. But yeah, the way they did it, essentially what they do, because you can stack crates on top of each other, and like Matt Mercer did
Did you
that to
see
get like
that?
on top
Yeah,
of Baldur's Gate
yeah,
Castle and
yeah,
shit like that.
yeah.
But someone
I
else has
just-
done it, and
just-
what they've done is wild shape into an owlbear when they're on top, which makes you large. Cast enlarge on you, or maybe drink a potion of like enlarge growth. I
get
don't know how they're
bigger.
casting a spell on themselves with a druid, but they do.
Yeah.
apparently.
Anyway.
So you make a huge owlbear, which increases your mass, and then they have that animal form has like a crushing flight ability, where if you fly down onto someone, like you do like crushing damage,
Yeah.
and it actually increases with mass and the distance that you fall. So they actually like basically fly down as an owlbear and like land on fucking some poor fuck, and
That's
like
fucking
they
sick.
do like 816 bludgeoning damage.
Wow.
Because it's 5,005 kilos from like 31.6 meters or something
Yeah.
like that, and just like crush.
I think I saw this scene of like, oh, you could just fight it, or you could just kick it off this ledge, and it just fell to its death, whatever it was. So they were fighting something. And
Guess what? You can actually do that in real D&D. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Not many.
you can actually just use your brain and go,
force
why don't we
movement.
just take a rope up there, guys?
Yeah, force movement. A lot of people don't use
So
often
that's how
enough,
my mind works. I'm like, oh, they should get this pretty easily.
Yeah, remember.
I think you think I would have learned my lesson.
We have toddler brain power. At level 2. And depending on there's heaps of cool druid subclasses as well that get some really cool things, or you different uses with your wild shape, or there's really cool
Where's
subclasses
my
actually.
phone? I've got other shit written
Um,
in here. I just
but yeah.
realized today that my phone is just, I can use it for dictation. I'm like, are you fucking, I'm so retarded. I mean, I'm so not very tech savvy. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, so I was just like, talking to my phone. I shouldn't have said anything. Continue on. You guys take a short rest. You can all have a short rest.
Yeah, I think we've done that.
Yeah.
You know, I get 2 blood maledicts per short rest now.
Ooh.
And I've got an extra blood maledict. So you know the one where I do my blood curse of binding? I can now do that twice per long rest. Twice per short rest, sorry. Plus I've also learned a new blood curse as well, so I now have blood curse of the muddled mind.
Right down the
Which
road.
essentially can give disadvantage on a concentration saving throw for an enemy spellcaster.
Okay. I'm gonna have to fucking next week, whatever we fight, I'm gonna have to fucking put in some effort. Maybe
I also
should
have
I should just
brand
add
of
all your
castigation.
levels together and give you that CR monster to fight.
Yeah.
You'll die.
Yeah. Hey, we might not.
I mean, there's not many. What? What 5 times 6 is 30. CR30. There's only
No,
like
there's not. There's only a
one.
couple of them, and they're like literally continents of moving fucking.
It's a Tarask or
No,
a
there's this
Leviathan
one,
or
Someone gave me
Super
like
high
a
Demon
bunch of homebrews. It's not homebrew. It's just like it is homebrew, but
Yeah.
it's on D&D Beyond and stuff, and it's like really good stuff like this. Think of a mountain getting up. It looks like a giant tusked like fucking bison, and it's the size of a fucking moving mountain.
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like it's like CR rating 30 as well, and it's got like 7,000 hit points or some shit stupid like that. Like
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yep.
apparently we're taking a break so everybody can get food. I'm sitting here waiting like a fucking. Like
I'm
a
currently
cunt.
like live editing everyone's stats for the next level up because it's really frustrating when
Remember
I just can't
all
be bothered looking at everyone's
D&D
individual
Beyond
stats.
content except for
So
the
I'm, like,
ones not out
Literally editing on my laptop now.
yet. I'm really sorry
the
about
the
that.
stat
hey.
the stat points because everyone's helping up and my AC went up by 1, so I'm on a pretty strong AC 22. That's what you'd expect from an armorer. That's
You'd want to hope so.
you'd want to hope so.
Yeah.
No,
go-
I
well,
could
you
also
can
put
increase your
ability
armor class
points
in
into
other ways.
dexterity.
Didn't we? In the last game, we had a
63.
magical item that
63 is my HP.
63.
Yeah.
the bracelet thingy.
And my con's
Yeah.
just gone. I'm now 19 for con.
Yep.
Yeah, but that's with the amulet of health.
And I'll say
19
no
for
all the
concentration.
time.
In next world, there aren't that glide so it's better.
For constitution. But we don't have that on there, do we? Or we do.
That sounds sus as fuck, Ray. I got something special for you out the back here, boy. Why don't you come out? Why don't you come out the back, have a look there, boy? That's not Danny O'Malley. That guy's new. I don't know who the fuck he was, but I like him. We don't take kindly to your type around here, boy. I don't know what you've been talking. I don't know what you've been talking about there, boy.
So I can adjust these stats.
I have a fishing rod holder that works with a microphone. Oh yeah, another cool level 6.
fuck are we listening to?
I don't know.
Yeah. The fuck was that? You infuse hummus. You infuse hummus with a servant. Infuse a hummus servant. Have you got a hummus servant?
He does. That's Moko.
Oh, that's Moko. That's his hummus servant. Okay.
He has one of those. Homunc.
Humon-
Homunculus.
Homunculus.
Yeah, he's got one of those.
You've got a hummus servant.
He's got a hummus servant.
Oh yes.
Servant of hummus.
A servant of hummus.
Yeah, I have a
The chickpeas,
homunculus.
bro.
You can actually see it on my name. It's that
Yeah.
little wooden popping out. His
I
name's
put it on his
Moko.
name.
Usually,
Yeah.
just canon-wise, Moko always does more damage than Jack.
Yes,
Yeah,
he's a beast.
there's
He
truth to
is a
that.
Big
beast.
dick.
There
He's-
is.
But now that we've been getting area of effect damage against us, Moko dies pretty quick.
Yeah, yeah.
He gets vaporized.
Weenie, mate.
I've got this thing about making sandwiches at home, right? You go to the shop. Oh, you want to go buy a sandwich, but oh fuck, it's expensive to buy a sandwich. I'm just gonna go buy the ingredients to make a sandwich, and you have that sandwich. It's a good sandwich, but you spent twice as much, maybe 3 times as much. Do you think you ever get 3 sandwiches? No, lettuce usually goes off.
Okay.
That's a little bit depressing.
Wait a sec. So my max hit points is now 58. Yay!
I reckon you should put on the points thing a certain amount. You can choose something to go on the soundboard.
There's a way you can set up.
Beast mode.
Yeah.
So can I read this to everyone?
Sure.
Read it.
Read away, boy.
You gotta use the mic.
You gotta use the mic, but if you want everyone to
51.
I've decided I'm going to stick with Barbarian because
51.
Barbarian's sick.
The Ancestral Guardian.
Oh, yeah, what do you
level
have, level
6
6?
gets Spirit Shield.
Oh yeah.
Beginning at level 6, the guardian spirits that aid you can provide supernatural protection to those you defend. If you are raging and another creature you can see within 30 feet of you takes damage, you can use your reaction to reduce that damage by 2d6.
That's pretty cool. Protection mode activated. Can you do that?
Is that a Vegemite sandwich? Fucking smells good.
Can you do that like every turn?
I
Just
also
a
have
reaction, yeah?
pasta.
Fuck yeah.
It's not a Vegemite. I can smell the Vegemite sandwich.
One other cool ability I get is Brand of Castigation. So, if I hit a creature with an attack,
What's
Chop
it
his
called?
dick off!
Brand of Castigation.
Chop his dig off.
Yeah. Not Brand of
You said
Castration.
castration,
Not
right?
Brand of Castration. No, Brand of Castigation.
Uh-huh. mhm.
Blame Matt Mercer for these weird and wonderful words. He made the class.
He is the world's second best DM.
That's all right. So once I hit a creature with an attack, I essentially I can essentially mark it so that I always know where that creature is. So if it fucks off, I know where it is.
Yeah.
But also, if it damages me or anyone within 5 feet of me, I do psychic damage to it. It's only like my wisdom modifier each time it does it, but it's pretty cool.
Okay.
It's a little bit of extra cool things.
So you guys had the short rest inside or outside?
Well, inside because
Inside.
and then, yeah.
still in the cavern. And then someone's going to unveil her new fancy spell to fly some rope up. I will give you rope, by the way.
Rivian hands and Vina rope.
On my short raz,
Mm.
I'm gonna pick apart the wyvern dragon.
There is nothing left. You
Nothing.
don't listen at all, do you, bro?
Disintegrated into a gem. Pretty much.
No bones.
We got the gem.
No bones.
And Pina did.
No,
Who
you
wants
fucking
some
magpie. I'm not giving you.
So Pip just looks at the spot and in sadness.
Aw.
There's no bone.
Aw.
Nice, good chew. Kill some short rest time.
And, what real set
I guess it'll just go and like
does
start
Baldur's
glowing
Gate
from like all these pulsating ancestral shielding
3 years?
bubbles and things going off.
Can you read that?
Don't worry, I'll roleplay it. But it comes.
I'm gonna roleplay it so, while we're resting, and Fina's gonna think about how she kind of levitated off the ground just a little
What the
bit.
fuck is that link? Fucking hell.
And she's just gonna think about it a little bit more, and she's gotten a little bit more confident with herself and what she's capable of. She destroyed a couple of the wolves and the trees and the.
She's pretty
She's
much killed
dealing
everything
damage,
for the
yeah.
last few encounters.
And she did get quite close to death, but she's sitting there, and then she's looking at Pip, and Pip's just. I can just imagine Pip like on his stomach, like kicking his legs, just at the corner, just like looking down at everyone. And then she's gonna get up and be like, "Has anyone got any rope?"
Rivian will pull out 2 lots of rope.
No, you don't have microphone stand privileges. This is the reason why you don't have microphone stand
Where's the
privileges.
cigarette holder?
It was on his chair.
I make do. I have limited hands. I'll just. So Rivian is going to pull out 2 lots of rope, tie them together, and hand them to Amphima.
Thank you.
Look at you guys doing math. So was that 100 foot of rope? What sort of knot are you going to use to tie those 2 ropes together? Oh, I'm going to fucking... Let me go get a section of rope and show me how you... Show me
I'm
how...
going to go by an old adage, if you don't know knots, tie lots. No, I'm going to assume that Rivian has... Well, I'm not going to assume, but I'm hoping
Give
that
me a
Rivian has some
survival
sort
check.
of... Yeah.
Baldur's Gate 3.
Survival. I will survive. I will survive. With a dirty 20, you know that I am going to survive.
What?
Hopefully. A dirty 20.
A dirty 20. Okay. Well, you tie some knots.
Hope they hold.
gotta be safe. The dirty 20.
I mean, I'm confident. Rivian's confident.
Rivian is confident with his knots.
He'll hand them to Amphema and say,
What?
Have a go.
I don't understand what you want. Okay, now I'm confused. Alright, I usually do pretty well at ignoring chat, but this is interesting. You want to play a D&D game, which is a TTRPG. What we're doing right now is commonly referred to as a tabletop role-playing game.
correct.
Now, I don't understand what sort of game do you want to play? Razor, like tell me what game do you want to play? Because if you want to play D&D, it's a role-playing game. It's a role-playing game, whether it be TTRPG or if it's I don't know. Is it a MMO? Is it MMO on Baldur's Gate 3?
I don't know if it's an MMO because I haven't looked into it. I think it might be or maybe not. It might just be a normal RPG. Standard.
Yeah, well, it's a role-playing
standard
game.
RPG.
Yep. So we're taking on the roles of other characters to play through events. Yeah. Okay.
I think they talk about video games more than.
Yeah. I know. Yeah. Neverwinter Nights, I'm pretty sure, was an adaptation.
Neverwinter Nights was 100% D&D rules.
It was
'cause I
D&D
used
rules.
it,
Same with Baldur's Gate.
and Baldur's
Yeah.
Gate. Baldur's Gate 1, 2, and 3.
Neverwinter
D&D
Nights
rules.
never really took off though. It wasn't as big as Baldur's Gate. So I remember it being sort of like
no, it had 2 expansions, and I mean,
Yeah.
I played lots of Neverwinter Nights online. Like I played in a Tolkien world on Neverwinter Nights online.
Yep. So okay, that's exactly what Baldur's fucking Gate is, bro. It's a D&D game set in a D&D world.
Yeah, set in the Forgotten Realms
Yeah, Forgotten Realms. Yeah.
in a city called Baldur's Gate.
I don't know what you think D&D is, but D&D is an TTRPG. A menagerie of deadly monsters for the world's greatest role-playing game. Anyway, let's continue.
Yes,
You
let's
guys
do
pull
that.
yourself. You guys pull yourself out of out of this hole.
Amphena flies.
What the fuck?
Whoa!
That was good.
You see Pip's eyes like, whoa!
As she shoots past you into the sky. And you sort of stop there in a tranquil moment. The wind caressing around your hair and flicking it into your eyes. It's coming from the east as you face towards the sunset in the west. Watching the sun set over what you can see is the top of Drogear's now, Pip's homeland. Pip can't see it because he's down on the fucking ground. You're 60 feet up in the air or whatever. No. You're not. You're on the ground. There's stuff. There's a fucking mountain range in between you and me. Alright.
Also, I think with your height, you would have limited perception.
Okay, what's got height got to do with eye vision?
You're like less than 3 foot, aren't you?
Bro, you can barely see over the corn.
This ain't a burn. I'm just like, is it your character like real small? Like I'm just.
Yes.
So I see the tip of Drogear's nail.
Yeah, you see it.
And then
burning. You see the smoke coming from it, and the mountains to the north of that, and just the tip of Kasharoon, the tail end of it, and part of the Moatach Deep.
And I secure the rope to
Yeah.
something.
You come back down and tie it around the sturdy tree that I mentioned before. Give me a survival check.
Seven.
You tie a knot. Didn't say it's a good one, but you tie a knot.
And I toss down the rope and I go, "Come on, boys, we don't have all day."
All right, I'm
I'm coming up. Pass down the rope. Let's go up and smoke.
Go on,
the
Jack.
rope-
Show us how it's done. Show us how it's done.
The rope is already down.
All right, so Jack just goes and breezes up.
You sure you didn't fucking multi-class into Bard there, Jay?
No, I just couldn't consume the rest of my energy drink, and I think I've just been like, waiting to talk. Yeah, whoa, this view's amazing, Anfina. Wow. And did you just fly up here?
No, she was in the sky. She was in the sky. She flew up past the entrance to the hole in the ground, had a quick look around, and then came back down and tied the rope around a tree.
Yeah, that was crazy cool. Awesome. I wish I could fly. How did it feel?
Bit breezy.
And I just suckle in the view while waiting for...
Suckle in the
Suckle on the view.
Suckling. As
the
are
view
you.
of cornfields and
Yeah,
fields
I
around you.
appreciate the view while...
Leandros will follow Jack up the rope.
Yep.
As he kind of pops his head up, that corn looks very suckly. Gets up and just, it's good to be out of that ice cave.
Pip behind. Pulls up.
Yep, so you guys close.
Climb up and have a look around
Excellent.
and see all the fresh farms and
And Femi, you recognise the area. It's, you know, in your far and wide travels as a kid, you've come across this area before. So you know your way back to Legislative.
But before we do anything, I'm gonna be like, hey Pip, aren't you from Joger's Nail?
Yeah?
I saw it in the distance. You can't see.
Where? I mean, I don't know. Took too many bonks to the head.
that dragon must have frozen your brain.
Are we good? So, what are we doing now that we've returned to the
I
surface?
just wanted to tell him that Joger's Nail was in the distance,
the
just in
distance.
case that was imperative that I pass that information on.
No, it wasn't.
What direction are we heading, guys?
Do it anyway.
Back to Legislative. Do we have the wood for the Frank?
Oh, it would still be at that clearing, wouldn't it?
No, you're in a different place.
That wood tried
No,
to
I
kill
mean like
us.
we chopped down some wood
You did chop down
Had a
some
break.
wood.
and then fought the trees.
Mhm.
That wood that we chopped down
No,
for the
you
first bit
you,
was
you
still
tried to chop down some trees.
got attacked by
Got attacked by trees.
killed the
Went
trees.
into a tree. And then came out here in this field. With the single tree.
So we got a gem out of it. We gotta go back and get some wood for
Well,
Frank.
and Fema got a gem out of it.
What does the gem do?
Hey, Leandros,
Yo,
do that thing that you do when you like, know everything. Where did we start off?
And Fema knows where you are. She knows that you need to travel south back to Legislative.
No.
Just over the ridge, a few miles off.
this way, and I'm just gonna walk. The boys are bickering.
Yep.
Leandros, tell me what you sense.
Are there any goats nearby, my friend?
I feel like it's my spidey sense, my nature
My
sense
goaty
is
sense
tingling.
is a tingling.
That away.
Which way is he pointing with that away?
Pointing the northwest direction.
And Fema's walking in the complete opposite direction. To the south. Almost the southeast.
So the picture is Anthina's walking the right way and Leandros is pointing that way and I'm in the middle like, oh, I think I'm gonna follow Anthina. She seems to really be sure of herself right now.
Well, I want to go with the Andros.
You reckon?
Nah. I could be wrong.
Oh, nah.
I'm not too familiar with these lands, from being from the Fae, but I'm gonna go with Amphibian. I think it might be the right way to go.
Are you okay,
Are you sure about that, Leandros? Because you did that thing with your fingers, and you were like, "Whoa!"
No, goat lore and all that jazz. Yeah, no, I think Amphibian. You're from here, right? Yeah.
You can't. I don't hear you because I'm walking away.
She's walking away from the troubles of her life.
Have you got
I
inspiration?
do.
Because, like, that made me chuckle.
We scamper.
And you continue on. It's only a few miles back to Legislative. Or it's only a few miles back to the clearing where you were formerly chopping wood.
So just while we're walking and like, just a banter. Oh yeah, and by the way, I didn't run off before when that dragon attacked me. I heard a voice. I thought there might have been someone, asking for help. So, yeah, I wasn't running away or anything. Should have seen me. I was like really strong and brave.
Can the rest of the party give me an insight check? And Jack, can you give me either deception or persuasion? Your choice.
Persuasion.
Your choice.
Persuasion, yeah. Hey, I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying what's going on,
And Fina believes him.
23.
I was 14 amounts of persuasive.
Okay, so what did you get? 21. And what did you get, Pooh? So Amphibian was on that one.
16.
And so Amphibian believes you.
Yeah, I'm feeling.
As Leandros scratches it. Yeah, sure, man.
Yeah, you should have seen me. I was like, whoa.
Really strong from back there.
towards the dragon.
Just put it out there. I don't know what you're doing. I was getting Pip up and shooting arrows at it.
You're getting Pip up, were you?
Yep, I was getting Pip up.
Oh, here you are.
I'm good at getting him up and hard.
What?
Ready to fight again.
Ready to fight it. You know what they say, Jack? You like it from... Jack, you did say you like it from the back anyways, man. So Jack, I guess it kind of makes sense.
I just turned around and you
This
were like... "No one to be said."
podcast is R18.
I don't know what you're talking about, Leandros. It was glorious. You should have seen me. I was like here, and then I was like there, and I was healing myself, and I was like, damn, I'm cool. So anyway, we're almost there.
Modest too.
Did he say feeling himself? Felining himself?
Feline.
I think I see that final ridge. Do-da-do-li-do.
So following Anthema, you make your way out of the fields and through a small copse of trees back towards Legislative to the south and stop at the clearing that was where you were chopping the trees from before. The stump that you all dived into is now just an ordinary stump. Yeah, Jack's lying.
We get the wood?
Yeah, we get some wood.
Get some wood.
We... If there's no wood, we make some
Get wood.
wood. We cut down some wood.
Okay, so
Yep.
Wood.
you guys take out the gear, reacquiring. What? Reacquiring your tools, you start to chop down trees, and this time you notice no magical rumblings around you, and the timber falls as it should. You strip the logs down.
Is Bill still there?
Bill's still there. He's
Cool.
just off out of the clearing, chilling. Where you left him?
Clap,
Click clop, motherfuckers.
clap.
Over here!
What you do notice about Bill, he looks a bit worse for wear. Being chained up to this tree, even though you guys feel like you've only been gone a couple of hours, he looks like he's been chained here a lot longer. The strap around his neck has started to wear away on the top, and it seems he's struggling to stand.
I'm gonna walk up and Jack's gonna just sort of brush his back a bit and cast Cure Wounds.
Okay, good.
On him.
Yeah.
Is
7 or a 1?
It's a
5 hit points.
Okay, cool. You notice the marks around his neck heal up, and he seems to straighten up a bit more.
Yeah, Leondros would come up to Bill and pat his head and just give him a good bury as well, just to give him a little bit of sustenance.
Excellent, and that seems to fully restore him to his former glory.
Then I'm just gonna give him another pat and guidance.
Leondros will then go around the back and give him more of a pat.
And the chick's gonna come back and give him even more of a pat. Guidance! Anyway. I'm the better party member. Bill likes me more than he likes you. Don't you, Bill?
After a few moments of you both patting him on his flanks, Bill rears up and kicks his legs back a little as if to say, "Get the fuck off me, motherfuckers!"
Whoa, sorry about that, bud.
You lift.
But I am the better one, right? Yeah.
So, you guys chop down the pieces to a sufficient size, say 20 or so foot, and load them. You can only carry a couple of them at a time.
So I'm just gonna get in there and get a move on, and where I can, I'm gonna use feline agility to do like a double woot, and then I rest for a bit and go woot. Yeah.
How does it go?
Equals out to like the same speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
so-
I feel like I'm doing better. I'm like, oh, look at these slow pokes. And then they come back. Yeah. Yeah, look at these slow pokes. Rinse, repeat.
Yep, cool.
I'm just gonna do it normal speed.
Have we reached the gates? Have we headed off?
Yes, you've headed off.
We hit it off.
And after an hour or so of travel, or 20 minutes to half an hour of travel, the woods open up again, and you make your way back until they're just slow.
There's only one way in, right? Through the front gate?
Yeah.
Yep. I'm going to make a beeline to see Christian.
The gate's surprisingly open today, and you've noticed that there's a lot more movement around the city. There's seems to be carriages coming and going, and there seems to be more people on the streets now.
This doesn't look like the ghost town we left.
It's getting late in the afternoon too. You'd think that this time in the afternoon that the hustle and bustle of the city would be dying down, but it's never been a very hustle.
read hustle and bustle.
Let's go.
Hustle bustle.
Yes. So Christian is at the front gate, but he hushes you through as he's busy with the coming and goings of the people in the town.
Okay. Head to Fred Frank.
Yeah, so you
Head to
back
Fred Frank?
You head back to the,
give him his
the
wood?
great temple in the center of town.
Give him the wood.
Let's get some.
Where's my wood ambiance?
The sound of the wood creaking in the car.
Clankety clank clank, motherfucker.
Where's the wood ambience?
I love that round. Cheers. That's just bringing like.
No, you're about to say it.
I was. She did. Yeah.
I need my wood ambience. And so you make your way back to the town, to the great temple in the middle, cathedral I should say, where you find Pastor Frank at the front door.
Aaron, make a constitution saving throw so you don't get distracted by his mustache.
Okay, I don't even need to fucking be here anymore.
That was a joke.
That's something that I would ask.
So this time when you come back, he's at the front, at the great front doors, visiting himself with some painting that he's getting fixed up. And when he turns and sees you approach, a look of surprise passes over his face, and also concern, as he rushes down the stairs towards you. My friends, where have you been?
Oh, we're just getting the wood for you. See, we've got it right here.
That was a week ago.
A week?
Oh. Can I check if he's lying or not?
Make an insight check.
Well, we got waylaid by some trees that tried to fight back, and
Yeah, but we weren't away.
we weren't gone for a week.
To your time, to you guys, mind you were gone for...
13.
Okay, yeah, he's telling the truth.
What do you mean a week? We were gone.
I mean,
for
a week. I mean, 5
day at
days.
most.
5 days. I sent you into the forest that morning 5 days ago. Since then, it seems that the pass has been freed up and trade has started to come back to Legislative. I thought you may have left and forgotten all about this, but we have so much to talk about, Amphina. I can't let you leave. Oh, it's Fred, okay?
You mean?
It's Fred.
Sure.
Yes, it's Fred. You call me Fred out here. The walls have
Isn't
fucking
Frank
ears.
the fake name and Fred's the real name?
Is it?
Sure, Frank, sure.
How dare you not know?
He introduces himself as Frank. Fred is there. He says, "I knew it was you."
Okay, good. Yeah, all right. I was wrong.
Just double checking. I don't want to get confused.
I had Frank crossed out. So I thought that was the...
Maybe that's when the jig was up about the fake Frank.
Yeah. We pointed
But
to
there
each
was
other
a
at
real
the exact same
mustache.
time.
A real mustache.
This
Just
is a
grew a
fake
mustache.
one. He's got his fake mustache on.
Oh, I thought he grew his
Thought
mustache.
it was
he-
real.
He does have a real mustache, yes. It's been a minute. Did we play last week? I can't remember.
Frank didn't.
What year is it? Where am I? Who are you?
So he exclaims that, yes, you have been gone for 5 whole days, and that the pass has been reopened apparently. It was you guys. He doesn't say that, but
I mean, we did jump down a weird hole and bought some things.
what you do on your own time, Rivian, is completely up to
I just-
you. And if you did go and find a weird hole to dip into, then that's what... I don't judge, okay? No king shame here. But I swear it's been 5 days since you guys left. Thanks for the wood. Can you help me bring it inside?
Sure.
So
I'll leave the lifting to the bigger people.
he says sure and walks away.
Yeah, sure. On it, guys. Come on, put your backs into it.
How much can I lift with my mage hand?
10 pounds, nothing.
Between the 5 of you can move the logs from the cart.
Give them to me.
Yeah, he
It's
can,
like-
move, he can move them by
It's
himself.
like that slapstick where it's like one tall person at the front and then it's Pip hanging
In
off
the
the middle with his
middle.
legs going in the midair. Sorry.
Pip standing on Rivian's shoulder.
Yeah, like 2 dwarves in a coat,
Yeah.
2 gnomes in a coat.
No phone.
Oh, we're gonna use that. Okay, so Father Fred
Yes.
says he asks you if you will be staying the evening with him.
Yes, please.
Excellent. Would you mind helping me fix this?
What is that?
It's the gantry that we were talking about last time you were here that I sent you to get the wood.
The thing for the wood, to fix the thing.
A
and the
week
wood.
ago.
Yeah.
I was so worried about you guys. Well, not really. I was worried about you, Amphina.
Fucking thanks.
I have no idea who you are.
The guy who got you the... whatever.
The guy who got
I don't-
wood.
I'm letting you stay in my church.
Yep.
And the only
That's-
reason I am
yep.
is because of Amphina.
Yeah, I'm just going to shut up now.
Cool. Well, let's get to work,
I
shall we?
cast mage hand and like pick Rivian up and turn him around so he stops talking.
Hey, I weigh more than 10 pounds, thank you.
You're a
Not
skinny,
much
you're a
more, but-
skinny legend.
Skinny legend. So you guys spend the rest of the evening with Father Fred, hammering and nailing away and repairing the loft gangtree to its former glory. And after a few hours of work into the night, the city outside starts to quiet down, and he brings out a plain meal for you this evening. Some mead, a wheel of cheese, and some bread loaf to share.
Can I see if anyone notices that I haven't eaten anything?
Well, you can choose not to eat anything.
But I don't need to eat anymore.
Right. You still can if you want, but you
I
don't
still
have to.
can.
Yeah,
Yeah. You don't need to.
you don't have
As
to.
in, you won't die or get exhaustion levels if you don't eat
Okay.
or drink water.
It's like
Or
lazy
breathe.
boys. Not all lazy boys are chairs, but all chairs are lazy boys. Wait, other way around. Yeah. So after a short dinner and a mediocre dessert of apple cobbler. Who had a beer of apples? Okay, cool.
Wait. Did you get a fare from Apple Demons or just?
No, I don't know. It's like
I don't think it was apples because his like is apple pie.
Yeah.
But just not afraid of apple pies.
I'm afraid of apple demons.
Yeah. Okay. So let's not go there.
So we're eating inside the church.
Yep.
And we're the only ones in here.
Yep.
Is the door closed?
Yep.
I think I'm just kind of.
It's gotten to that time of night around now where you take your final supper before bed and.
I think I'm just gonna kind of lean like across the table to Fred, and I'm just like, "You can trust my teammates. We can talk now if you'd like."
He looks suspiciously around at the rest of them, and he sort of looks at you and he says, "Well, if you've chosen them as your companions, then I have to trust you, don't I, Athena? First things first, your mother's still alive. As for the rest of your family, your father and Seraph, we buried them.
There's like a rattle on the table.
Like Eldridge energy just...
Well, like because I've like leant over, and I think as I've heard this about my father and Seraph, you see like little tiny bits of black smoke come out from under my arms as like it goes. It's sort of like you've left your phone on the table and it vibrates the table just like that, and then I sit back and I take my ale and I hold it up and I go to Papa and Seraph.
I'll drink to it.
I'll drink to that.
Rivian comes back into metal.
Oh, I'm just watching what's going on.
You guys aren't gonna toast to my dead father and sister.
Yeah, you pieces of
I
shit.
didn't know we could.
All right. Cheers to Seraphim Pa.
Here's to Seraph and Papa.
I thought you just like walked up like, hey, it's me again.
Schooner guide.
Yeah. So after we drink, she's kind of just gonna. Mother, she's still alive. What happened?
Your mother was the reason the town was attacked. They were looking for her. Have you all heard of the Scarlet Dawn?
Unfortunately.
Scarlet Dawn. That name keeps popping up.
Yeah, does.
What do you know? Maybe we could connect some dots if you tell us some more information.
I know the Scarlet Dawn. The religious extremists of the other part of my sect.
Oofed.
We've been waging wars against their underground hives for years. Your mother had information on where one of these hives was. And someone must have betrayed her, sold her out.
Dragon. Fucking hell.
It was Jack's kid. Someone must have sold her out. So they sent a kill squad here to find her. Almost destroyed the town doing it. Luckily she got away. She's a... I don't know if you know, she's a master of illusion.
I didn't know that. All I knew was Seraph went down a dark path.
Yeah, Seraph.
As I say that, my head just goes like that. I don't notice it though.
Twists a little bit. Everyone give me a perception check. You don't have to because you just notice, cunt.
Ooh.
15.
Huh? 15, 21.
30, 20.
Alright, yeah, you all notice and found it like it's not even like a muscular thing, it's like an otherworldly, like part of her neck moves out of sync with the rest of her body. Unnaturally.
Jack just out loud goes, That's all I can assume what happened because he did it in his voice.
It'd be like, ah. Interesting.
The last I'd heard through the pipeline was that she had headed east, out past Hellholm to the Phantom Coast. Such a desolate place of utter destruction is a good place for someone like that to hide.
Sorry, headed east past Hellholm.
Yep. To the Phantom Coast. Destruction, blah blah blah, good place to hide.
Hello. Oh. Interesting.
And Jed comes out with, Hellholm.
I'm speaking out loud, ain't I?
Jack, what's hello?
It's where I'm from. Not really the
Plot
place I want to
thickens.
go.
Your mother is quite high up in the Resistance, leading the fight against the Scarlet Dawn. Have you heard of this Resistance?
I had no idea.
And then I can speak no more of it, for if they want to reveal themselves to you, they will. I hope this has somehow helped to quiet your aching heart, Amphema.
Thank you, Fred.
If you can keep up the charade of Pastor Frank around town, I would be much appreciated.
You got it.
It seems that the Scarlet Dawn hasn't been back, but I can never be too careful. If they don't remember the priest from before, why would they remember me now? But I need to keep a low profile.
I understand. If you need protection, you know who to call.
Ghostbusters.
Huh, who said that?
Indeed.
So we're going looking for your mum, or we gonna keep trying and find this?
I think.
What we came
So
out here to find.
can we retire as a group to our sleeping quarters and then continue the conversation there?
Yeah, of course you can.
So dinner's finished. We say goodnight to Fred. He locks the door. We head to bed. Are we setting up a watch or are we safe inside?
We're safe. We're in a town.
Okay.
Ghostbusters! Ghostbusters!
We'll be fine, right?
You'll be fine.
I mean, you still got your you got an alarm score, don't you? Oh yeah, because you don't have ritual cast.
You might be fine.
Did you end up taking a drill level?
Yeah.
Okay. Because that does mean that
At the very
rituals,
least,
druid-
we could just
druid
set a
ritual
watch
spells
and
you
just
can
be
cast without
safe.
spell slots. They
It's-
just take 10 minutes.
You are in a church. It doesn't have a
Yeah.
lot of places for people to sleep, so he has just given you one room with some bedrolls that you can keep a roof over your head.
4 bedrolls and a rock.
4 bedrolls and a rock and a fireplace.
Yeah, rock
Be
breakfast a bit.
If this were a real attack, you'd be dead.
Thanks for
Nice.
the sub, Porter. Appreciate the prime.
Um,
Don't forget, if you really like the content, drop that prime sub, drop the follow. Stay tuned for more incredible action as we play lots more Dungeons and Dragons 5e edition. That's a real Dungeons and Dragons TPTBR game.
so
We're still
I
gonna
think
find
as
that fourth goat dragon, but we'll get to that fifth one soon.
like we're all kind of
Don't
like
waste
on
your money.
the bed
Can't.
rolls.
Fuck off. Don't you dare. Porter, don't. No. No. I'm serious. Don't. I don't need your money. I give you money. That's my job. It's that.
And I'm gonna be like,
I don't care. It's prime. You already have prime. But like. Sorry.
I'm gonna be like, look, guys, this is unexpected about my mother, and I of course have to go and find her, but I understand we have an objective, and it's not smart to get drawn off track. So we should continue looking for Valentino, return to Kasharoon, get our reward, and then see where things go from there.
Well, Valentino's not here, right? So
We haven't talked to Christian. We don't know where he's gone or if he's even come through.
I mean, last we heard Valentino
Our
was
best weapons!
had been in town but wasn't in town anymore, and probably isn't still. I think.
Well, he might have been friendly with Valentino, with Christian, and he might
Well,
have had
hopefully
a
Christian
conversation
can
about
tell
where
us-
he's gone.
Tell us where they've gone. Who knows? They might be going in the same direction as Mum's gone.
Well, basically, sticking with our objective would still count as going to talk to Christian first before we do anything else.
Cool.
Has anyone got anything they want to do while we're in town?
For now, sleep.
There is a small market. Yeah, but it's late at night now. So.
Slate.
So you can all have a long rest. Just got a note here, soundbite. I'll toss you. I'll toss you for it.
Long rest.
That was so funny last week. Like beyond that.
Cool. Cool.
So I think we just wake up when the sun rises and say farewell to Fred Frank.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Thank him for the lodgings. And
Don't be a stranger, Aunt Fuma. Why the fuck is he Irish now?
Rivian?
Rivian? Oh, sorry.
Danny?
Bye. Bye. It was nice to see you, Aunt Fema.
So long.
The rest of you, travel well. Look after her.
And we head towards the gate.
Off to the gate we go. Bop the boop bop bad enemy.
Well, if it isn't the nautical twilight, welcome back. Sorry I had to hurry you through yesterday. I was quite busy.
Yeah, well, I guess that's good. Getting some business through
Tis
town
indeed.
again.
They say the past is open. Some mysterious travelers went through and cleaned it up, eh? I wonder who that could have been, hey? You came from that way, so I don't know. Let me just ask you straight out. Was the past closed when you came through?
Yep. Yes.
How did it open again then?
I think it was just through our brave prowess. We sort of just went out there and kicked some butt, you know?
Yeah, pro ass.
Playing it close to the chest or the ass, I see. Okay.
Prowess.
Alrighty, well, I'll just leave it at that.
Do you mean
So,
prowess?
Yes.
I remember you asking about this young Valentino fella. I remember him because he was with, let's just say you don't see that kind of couple in this area very often. But anyway, who am I to judge? It's 1642, and, you know, that's just the way the world is now, isn't it? Anyway, so young Valentino came. He signed in and he came in. This is before. He signed in about a week. Would have been about a week before
Before.
the terrible ravaging of the town by those creatures ripping everything apart.
So Valentino was here when I was here.
He's dead now. He's still here. What's strange though about it is most of the people that died that night. Do I know you, young lady?
Is it deception?
You want to make a deception check?
Like,
Just talk. Just roleplay it. Do I know you, young? He sort of stops for a second as he's thinking about that night, and he goes, "Do I know you, young lady?"
well, yeah, I came here about a week ago.
No, I mean, no, I'm. I mean, before that, you seem familiar. Have we met before?
I have one of those faces.
Roll perception or roll persuasion or deception. Fuck. What did you get?
23.
Because I got a 6. Okay. You're right. I do see a lot of people come and go through these gates. Anyway, old Valentino, he's buried right down the road. But the thing is, like I was saying, that night most of those people that were killed and that we buried, they were torn to shreds, you know. Some of them we had to pick up with rakes and shovels. Except for that one young man, Valentino. They say he was poisoned and robbed. So I don't know. Maybe it was one of those foul beasts. Maybe it wasn't.
So he was killed the same night
Yeah.
the creatures attacked.
Yeah, indeed he was.
But didn't suffer the same fate as everyone else.
Some might say an easier way to die.
Can you show us where he's buried?
Point us in the right direction.
Right down the road.
It's right down the road.
All right,
but
off we go. Down the road.
You're not going to find much there. We buried so many bodies in that hole. I don't think you'll
Oh, so
ever...
they just chucked all the bodies in one hole.
Yeah, we sort of had to get them out before
Mass
they
grave,
start.
yeah.
I didn't want to say those words, but whatever.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. This channel is for mature content.
Yeah. We talk about dicks.
We talk about dicks, eh? And vaginas, eh?
I was talking about the one out the front, the dick.
Oh, remember that time I talked about for 2 minutes about pooing?
Pulling out in the forest.
Pooing in the forest? Yeah.
Because, like, just to the party, the reason I was asking about that is because obviously, you know, we could spend some time away and go back to the dad and be like, oh, we tried looking for him, can't find him, and then just expect payment. But if we were to find something that was of Valentino's and take it back to his dad and be like, he didn't make it, here's his personal effects.
It also sounds like he was killed not in some random attack by random creatures.
He's still dead.
I mean, he's still dead, I suppose. Doesn't really matter. Dead
But
is
also,
dead.
I was going to see if I could inspect something. Poisoned and robbed.
I don't think we can access his body.
I mean,
I mean, you can try. Here's a shovel.
unless our newly acquired druid friend took the mold earth cantrip and to dig. But that would be also a little bit suspicious.
I totally could have gotten the spell.
Okay.
Talk to the dead. I
Mold earth, you can
totally
essentially just
could
like
have chosen
excavate
that.
like 5-foot cubes at a time. Every 6 seconds.
So that's it.
Hindsight's
That's,
2020.
that's a dead end. Then we've hit a dead end.
I mean, unless you want to go digging up bodies, which
Is
I
that
mean, I'm game if you are, but
We've
you
got
know.
the answer is dead, and they've gotten at least.
Yeah, but it just seems it seems a bigger so it seems to be part of bigger than just he's dead.
I'll turn to the bird. Do you know who found Valentino on the night that he was killed?
Why his lover did, Conan.
Is Conan still around?
Oh no, he went east too.
Did you happen to know where they might have been heading?
I'm not their mama.
I know.
I just saw him
Fair.
walk down the east road when he left. Sad. It looked like the weight of the world was on his shoulders, you know.
Well, sounds like there's our lead.
Guess we're going into the east.
Part 3.2.
I'm hearing.
No, we're getting part 4 next week.
I'm hearing a lot of east. I think we should go east. How do you guys feel about east?
Literally the direction you didn't want to go. That's the way hold in that east.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, well, we can find a way around Hellhome.
I heard that young Conan fella went to Hellhome.
Yeah, we can find a way to maybe find me a disguise of some kind. I've been working
Vivian,
on this.
You're up again, my friend. Disguise outfits.
Yeah, okay. We
got any
can
paint
work
to
on
do it?
something. I've been coming up with a few tricks of my own, by the way. You stay away from my fur. Look, this is what Layla used to like, my furry complexion.
You might get faster though, Jack, if you shave that fur.
Sorry.
Or aerodynamic, they might say.
Don't talk to me about speed unless you know about speed, Leandros.
Not as fast as you, my friend. That's for sure.
Ah, say it again.
You're a fast feline, my friend. Fast feline.
Delicious thoughts. Delicious words. I will suckle on them later. I said suckle earlier, and I mean like cherish.
Like feces.
Like a suckle.
I know suckle's
I
pretty
feel like you're in a
fucking
very
good.
suckly mood, Jack. I like it.
Okay, that. I don't know what you're talking about, Leandros. You said some weird stuff earlier, bro.
Are you picking up what I'm putting down?
That's wood you're referring to.
In any sense.
Weirdo.
Yeah. Can we add that to next week's recap?
I'll think about it, Dragon.
Jack suckling.
Okay, well, we'll figure it out when we get there. Has everyone got all their supplies together?
Is there anything we need to get from the
I
market
wouldn't
before
mind
heading
getting
out?
some more potions. I'm out after that dragon attack.
Do we even have any gold?
I do.
I do.
I can't speak for you, but I've got quite a bit.
Oh, Leandros, remember that time that you're like, hey, Jack, I'm gonna like, oh no, you're like, hey, Jack, yeah, I'm gonna like give you a potion next time. And I was like, you don't have to, brother, but you're like, no, I really insist. And I was like, sure, man. And yeah, remember that time?
Where are you guys having this conversation? Because Christian's standing there blinking at you out of one eye.
I think we're both blinking.
I feel like this just happened, like, in the background, and I just kind of look at them and I'm like, thank you, Christian. I appreciate your
Anytime. What was your name?
Bambina.
Yeah, you go, Pampina.
Well, it was lovely to meet you, Famfina.
You're welcome. Coming.
So, Jack, if I remember correctly, didn't I help you buy your armor?
Yeah, well, that was the first time. And then remember I helped you out.
Technically,
I was
you
like
owe
over
me.
there, and you were like, Jack, heal me. I'm distressed. And I did. Well, you didn't say that. You were passed out with your tongue hanging out. I basically saved your life.
You're like a girlfriend. Are you gonna hold that against me?
Oh, that was rough, bro. Oh, jeez. Don't worry about it.
And we're currently walking out. We're walking towards the market as this is happening.
Jack, just for saying sake, I'll get you the goddamn potion, man.
Oh, skibbity-doo! Oh,
However,
Leandros.
I heard there was some suckling involved.
I don't know what you're talking about, spam phony.
I swear I'm a purposely ditches that shit.
Well, it's all good. It's been a long day. So we're heading out to the east. Ba.
We're heading towards the markets.
Oh, we're headed to the markets first. Ba.
Have to market to potion for sale. Just suckle each other's potions. These kitties are up to some weird shit. We're all cat folk as weird as you guys.
There is a total of 4 health potions available for you at the
Markets. I've still got 3, so I'm good. But if anyone else wants to buy some,
I'll buy one each for me and Jack. Do you guys want one?
Yeah.
well, we might as well buy out their stock.
Yeah. Well, I'll just buy one and I'll get one for Jack. I'll just pay the 100.
Is there any other armor that I could get to bump up my AC?
You've only got light armor proficiency, don't you? Or did you end up taking medium armor proficiency with the feet? No, you didn't. No.
I have leather.
So you can get.
Studded, I think.
Yeah. So you don't need your leather. You can probably just literally throw that in the street because it's worth fuck all anyway. But yeah, your studded leather is essentially the
I can't get
best-
any more.
highest level of armor that you can get. Yeah. For light, you're only proficient in light armor, so without taking the feat to get medium armor, which will give you shields and much more armor. But yeah,
I just don't want to be squishy.
don't you have an AC of like 16 or something?
15.
15. I mean, that's for a warlock. That's
I mean, I was an AC of 13 or
exactly.
a
So
12.
15 is passable for what you need to do.
Yeah.
And the only way you're going to get higher is magic items or spells. Yeah. Some classes are good at getting high armor classes, some aren't.
Hey, squishy. Okay, I will not be getting anything
I
from
mean,
the
mine
shop.
would only be 16 as a normal sort of range sort of character, but it's only because I have super mutagenic potion that I'm super dexy and have higher. Even that's only 18, so.
Is there anything cool at the shop?
Boss weapon.
Red ball. Can I
Sick red ball.
study it and see if it's magical?
What was that item then?
Did you say Red Bull? Can I purchase that Red Bull? Yeah, I'm going to buy that Red Bull. How much? $1 gold post, still.
You realize he's saying red ball, right?
Oh, I thought you said Red Bull as in a full-blown bull. Alright, that's alright. I'll go Red Bull. Hey, Jack, check this out.
Catch!
Launches the Red Bull. Catch it, bro. If you can catch it, I'll give you 10. 10 gold.
Yo. Pop. Oh. Sorry, dude.
A ball is not made out of a balloon.
Isn't it?
No, don't say that.
Does that Red Ball, because I've thrown it, now morph into a Red Ball?
What was the Red Bull made out of?
Jack, did you catch the ball when I threw it? Just for saying that? Did
Pardon?
you catch the ball when I threw it? Just
Oh,
for
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
But
Cool.
like,
No, I mean, I'll
think
watch it.
medicine ball rubber. I'm imagining.
I'm thinking like a tennis ball.
Oh,
Shot ball.
what's it called? The high bounce ball.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna throw it back. What?
Dylan just drops it. Oh, I wasn't good at catching, man. Wasn't one of my strong points. Goat lore, on the other hand.
Oh,
About it.
You know, I've been thinking about eating some goat meat lately. Do you think there's any goats out the east? Mmm. Leandros, you're so smart. Tell me more.
I think as we're walking,
Yeah, yeah.
this is happening as we're on the move.
Leandros goes into full talky mode and just starts blabbing on about goat meat.
We still have the
Or
carriage, don't we?
structural brilliance of
The
it,
apple
the
cart?
goodness,
Interesting, interesting.
The nutrients.
I think
Yeah.
we've gotten in the apple cart and we're heading east, and these two are in the back having talks about goat meat.
I've even heard, Jack. You hear this out? There might be the fourth out the east side. Just saying, man. Don't stress. Don't make it a big deal. But if we find the fourth, I want you to be there.
Is this the first ever conspiracy
the,
theory?
What's goat fur like?
Don't get me started on goat fur. I love that stuff.
Well, I
And then
asked,
he
so
just
could you get started?
And he just goes. And he just goes in a long story. Well, man, goat fur is like it's like a feathery, magical little essence, and blah blah blah. It just carries on. I've gone lost. Just goes
From
into
this
full
conversation, can I? Yeah, no. Yeah, can I get it like as it gets colder, I was liking to maybe like infuse a bit of like fur on my like armor to warm me up, like. Well, I'm wondering if I'm learning the craft with this conversation. I'm like, like.
Leandros will try and add as much value as he can to strengthen up the vibe and whatnot.
So would you say that the fibers
What do you
of
mean
this?
about
Oh,
to
wow,
get?
this
They have
could be
gotten
something.
an addiction.
This could be something really profound, Leandros.
I'm telling you.
I'm having breakthroughs.
If we
right
fight
now.
a fucking goat demon, dragon,
It'll be unreal.
I'm gonna be upset.
Do you know there is a chimera that has 3 heads? Head of a dragon, head of a goat, head of...
So how it's gonna happen is the party's gonna get separated, and it's just gonna be Leandros and
Hey,
Jekt, and then the goat demon's gonna attack.
could I
Thank
reskin
you.
a druid to have like a goat subclass somewhere?
We're going to work on that, yeah.
I was gonna say that would be sick. Yeah. Go for full
Goat lore is the subclass.
goat druid subclass.
Yeah. Dragon's already on it.
I mean, you could have
I
it, but yeah.
thought you'd.
I'm not sure what goat-specific things you would need. I mean,
I thought you'd never ask.
Because I was looking at like the mushroom or whatever druid. That's what I was considering. Spores druid. So maybe just reskin it with like that and turn it something goaty.
you could take like some of the racial abilities from the Frankies. They get like horns and stuff that ram and...
Yeah, maybe you grow goat horns, dude.
Which would fit with the face sort of theme as well.
Maybe he will.
I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. So, Leandros is picture himself as a goat. He's just like, I love goats so much.
Amphina casts minor illusion and has a goat run past the cart.
Did you see that?
You recognize it instantly. You can give it its name, its genus, where it's originating from, how much milk it produces over a 3-month period.
He's just looking at Jackson.
Leandros, you're just embellishing all these key vital points of information that's helping me produce this new idea. I'm having breakthroughs.
I reckon you'd look fucking awesome in a gold armor. What do you reckon?
I can see it now. Jacked, the Goat Lord.
Maybe, just maybe, you can do something with my armor as well.
I see. You've imparted me on so much of your knowledge. I'm sure with, a little bit more of your knowledge and maybe quite a lot of your gold, I can work something out.
How big can my minor illusion get?
Leandros looks at Jack after he says
Can I
that.
minor illusion like a box and put it over them too, so I can't hear them?
Just
It's an illusion, so you would be able to see them, but you still got to hear them.
just real quickly, he said, Leandros turns to Jack and just goes, "Oh, I've actually got no more money, man." Full on a shaking his head.
You sure about that, bro?
Full deception mode.
I remember that time that you're like, hey, jacked.
The guards haven't been too good to me lately, man. I've been eating a lot of corn because it's really suckly. So
And Fina
cost me money
casts
in the
Minor
market.
Illusion, the sound of coins jangling in his pocket.
What is that? Are you holding out at me, dog?
Hey, can I roll a deception on Jack to say I've got no money? I'm broke, man. I got nothing. Hey, you're gonna have to go to someone else. Maybe maybe Rivian. He's money bags over there.
But it was my Minor Illusion that caused it.
Yeah,
But it's real money that is in his pocket.
you can create the illusion of sound, so it sounds like real money.
Can I roll a deception? It's a lie to Jack to say that I've got any money.
The Bro Show with Leandros and Jax.
Give me those rolls. You'll need an insight check, Jack.
What'd you get?
The best roll of the entire game he's about to get.
Nat 20.
Why did you tell me I rolled shit?
If you get the
9.
same number, you have to kiss.
11.
Oh.
Gee, yeah, I got no money, man. I got no money at all. So you're gonna have to probably go to Rivian. He seems like he's got all the money. Little money bags over there. Hey, Rivian, you got money. How about man Jack Duke wants new armor?
I have my money. You very good, you armor. That's a way out better armor than anyone in the
Hey, just.
I'm looking at the next size up, though. You know,
You want armor that's too big for you.
kind of want to see what the new model's gonna be like.
Okay, well,
My money is my money, so you got your own money. Sell some of that. Sell the armor that you got if you want to upgrade to the next one.
Haven't you guys left town already?
Yeah.
You were on the way.
So you're arguing about selling your gear.
We're in the cart traveling east, and these two are in the back bickering like brothers.
We're heading east.
East ho.
Who's driving the car at this point? Because they're just gonna turn around and go, "Are we there yet?"
probably Pep.
Do you have to roll to drive a?
Yeah,
I mean, it's up to the DM, but yes, animal
Yeah,
handling
yeah,
is
it's
what
up
we've
to
been
me.
going with. Unless you have proficiency in land vehicles, which none of us do.
I rolled a 15. It's up to the DM. Question mark?
Sorry, I just got the cutest match.
Aww. Go, DM, go. Go, DM, go.
Show her
Anyway.
your dick.
Show your dick.
It's the dick pic.
Can you imagine
No.
if you could send pics on Tinder? That'd be fun.
That is all you'd receive as a female. Just dick, dick, dick.
You
Maybe
can't
some
send
balls.
pictures on.
That's what I
like-
mean. Like, if there was the ability to send photos on Tinder, dicks. I
We're
rolled.
pretty deep into this campaign. Like balls deep.
I rolled a 15. Can I be the one driving?
Yeah, that's good. You
Yeah.
it's-
So I'm like,
clippity-clop,
I feel
clippity-clop.
like
the path is well worn and well traveled, and this you actually pass a few parties of other adventurers and merchants on your travels on the next couple of days' journey. It's gonna be about 2 days from Legislev to. Wait a sec.
That's why I pull my phone out, and it's like, oh, you've got a new match.
I was like, oh, let me check it out, but I was doing math. Nick minute, pussy. What? Sorry. Yeah, it's gonna be about 2 days travel. Just over 2 days travel.
We're on
So the
road
first
again.
night, you leave Legislev at about midday, travel for that afternoon, and find a lovely camping spot where you set your watch and set your tents and spend the night.
I got first watch.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
Okay.
Early that morning, early the next morning, you're awoken by the sound of hoofs as another party travels past you. They give you the as they travel past.
Nod in return.
And so you guys pack up your camp and your rock, Amphema, and you load your gear up and continue heading east. So is there anything you guys want to do in this 12 hours of travel time that you have? Either walking or... What exactly are you looking for?
We're going to the next major stop is Helholm, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I guess I just kind of think that there might be a grave or something. So I just want to see if there's any like flowers.
Okay, you're looking to pick some wildflowers.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. There's plenty of snapdragons and dandelions that line the edge of the path in the
Are
shaded...
there any red ones in particular?
A form of red flower.
Yeah, I'll
you
get the
find-
red flowers because
You spy some red
That
flowers.
was Layla's favorite color. Ah, beautiful red flowers.
Not what I thought you were gonna do.
what do you think gonna do like the GTA death? Oosh.
No, I thought I was gonna be like,
Yeet.
wow,
Oh.
your favorite color.
It's like that was my heart. So, you spend a few hours deep in contemplation of your lost love, and what do you remember about that night, Jack? About what happened? Because you're getting pretty close to home now, and you're starting to relive those events. Was it night? Was it day? Tell me.
It was nighttime. I just returned from
Work?
like defending like a
Like a scout, sort
just
of
a little
like
a scout thing. I was
like
called
guard
out.
duty, basically.
I was called out, and I was where did that go?
It's in a chair.
I was called out, and while I
Someone
was
clip that?
gone, my wife and 2 children were murdered. Well, I was just told that, and because of that, I was instantly stripped of my ranks as a dishonor of not defending my own home, because I was in an established family line that will have this status
And so-
quo.
Did you ever see their bodies?
No. So I was just told this, and I was stripping of all my equipment, stabbed through the chest, and left to die. That's,
Just tabaxi
5 kilometers out from town. Sort of taken, ragged, bag on head. You've dishonored
you
the
through-
family tribe.
They pulled you through the streets, tied at the ankles by a horse.
Yep, sure.
And as you can remember lying there on the ground and bleeding out on the main road, west, that heads west from Helmholm, thinking to yourself, you're going to be coming across this point soon, that spot in the road where you almost died. And the mysterious stranger took you up.
Indeed.
What's everybody else doing in this 12 hours? Pip's having a nap.
Yeah, Leandra's just going to be kicking back, just doing a bit of meditating. I'm just looking over some first level cantrips from my druid class.
She's studying your shrooms in your bed or something? Eating a few?
It's just, something ain't right.
Now I can do spells.
Alright. So Rivian wouldn't be doing a hell of a lot, probably staying mostly quiet, more thinking in contemplation about the Scarlet Dawn and implications of Amphema's mother and a resistance and things like that, and thinking about what may transpire or what's yet to come or what they may uncover.
Well, thinking to yourself,
in the days ahead.
If Anthena's mother knew of a hive, then that may be access to one of the germ-making devices.
Mm.
And who wouldn't want to see into the future, you know?
So you're probably thinking about, if they do find Anthena's mother, what information they might be able to get from her, if she's still alive, if she's anywhere, if she's receptive to us.
Excellent. What are you thinking, Anthema? You've just
found out that
the mother that you thought was dead is alive. She's apparently quite high up in the hierarchy of whatever this resistance is against the Scarlet Dawn.
I think
Makes you feel proud knowing that even though this is all almost her fault, you know,
like I'm impressed.
I'm impressed that, you're impressed that she had the wherewithal to, you know, be there at the front lines of this fight that you've seen firsthand, that you've all seen firsthand in
And
your
I think,
dreams.
like, as I'm, like, driving the car, I'm going to cast Minor Illusion, and there's going to be a portrait painted of the family, my mum, my dad, me, and Seraph, and it's just going to be sitting on, like, well, not sitting, because obviously it would fall off because we're on the move, but it'd be kind of like sitting, like, floating just above, like, Bill, like I was, like if Bill's in front of me, it'd be sitting there, and I'm just kind of looking at it as I'm driving, just, like, mourning the
Almost
loss.
semi-opaque. You can see the road through there.
Like, I don't think anyone else could see it from,
Yeah.
like, where they were sitting. It's just
Yeah.
for me. But, you know, just mourning the loss of my sister and my father, hopeful that my mother is going to be okay, hopeful that I can get to her and speak to her. And because, you know, when I heard that my mother was alive, I felt like a pang. Because the first thing that I wanted to do when all this dark stuff started happening, I felt out of control, didn't know what was happening. I wanted to go to my mother because I didn't know what was wrong. So I got like a pang where I'm like, I need to go talk to mother. I need to tell her what's happening. I need her guidance. I need her to hold me. I need her to tell me everything's going to be okay. Because, like, obviously, like, Amphina's quite young. Like, I think I just placed her at the age that I am just to make it easy because it's my first game.
Yeah.
But, you know, she's a young
I
woman.
can't wait to see your next character. Hey, like, you know.
Yeah, like, she's young, and she had matured a little bit quicker than she had to because she had to run the tavern by herself once everyone.
Well, I think the maturity came from, you know, having to flee and watching that town get destroyed and having to find her own way and you know, coming across these 4 other vagabonds that you bond so well with.
Yeah,
and
but, like, we're bonded, but apart from Brom, like, I haven't received any comfort for what's happened. And when you put it out on paper, like, it's been a lot. Like, I'm a young girl and this has happened, and it's kind of like a roller coaster of emotions. I'm still not sure what's going on. And yeah, I'm like steely resolved, like, I'm finding my mother.
Excellent.
That was epic.
Yeah. I think we'll leave it there on the road to Helmholm.
Fitting?
Yeah.
On the road again.
Damn, I really fucking thought I'd kill one of you with that dragon, eh?
I mean, got close.
Got close.
You knocked one and got
I
me
mean,
to 7.
didn't help that, like, first round of combat, like, crit.
Oh, fuck yeah, that first round of combat was...
That was the only reason it went down so quick. It was just too many crits straight away.
I think that might be the biggest attack I've ever done, to be honest. Was
Not
that
the biggest
52?
attack I've ever done.
Oh, as this character, yeah.
Yeah.
I think Cyrix got bigger than that.
54.
Yeah, Cyrix had massive damage with Great Weapon Master and crits and shit, yeah.
True. Level 5 though, that was good. I
Yeah.
enjoyed that.
Fanfema.
Fanfema.
Fanfoni.
Fanfonia.
Bro, that was. Hi, I'm Fanfino. Yes, well, join us all again next week for more D&D because I'm really enjoying writing what we're playing at the moment. So let's just play D&D. Unless
Okay.
people need to have a week off, let me know in advance if you do. That's all fine, but yeah, a fun ass game this evening, folks. I enjoy
Hell yes.
you all.
Thoroughly enjoyed it. Thanks everyone for tuning in.
Thanks everyone for watching.
follows, the subs,
Thanks, guys.
fucking support, the banter. You just a bit of banter.
Give me some
Um,
banter.
Razor, if you're still there, man, you can watch all the VODs on my YouTube channel. There's links down in the description.
Yeah. If you want to catch up,
If you want to
can
catch up,
on. What episode are we up to now?
this 18. This was
18,
episode
yeah.
18. Part 3 of us traveling into the east.
3.2.
Next week we're gonna have
the
part
Eastern
4,
Arc.
the Eastern Arc of of Marashah's tale.
Do you guys like the character cards? Is there any changes you want while I'm doing it?
They look fucking
They
dope.
look really good, dude. It's
My health is
yeah,
71.
really good, dude. I'm
Yeah,
sorry
they do look
that
awesome. Oh yeah, Goat Law. I do because I only just noticed it.
Your
Goat
health is
Law
what?
L-R-E.
71.
Not the laws of goats.
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna. You guys, now it's gonna starting to get
LORE,
serious.
knowledge
We're
of goats.
5 level 6 players. I can drop some. Why are you calling? I'm on. Yes. What do you want? Okay, we're getting off in a sec. I'll give you a call back. Is that cool? Alright, talk to you soon. Bye.
Phone calls.
Well, yeah, Razor, check out the YouTube there, or there you could like, maybe I should write a patch notes for people who come in late. I should start doing a little review. Yeah, I could. Well, dude, I'll just have to. Literally, it wouldn't be that hard now that I know that I can just dictate it onto my phone. Yeah, we're gonna go over and raid Mike. As
Mike's
always,
nice.
good
Saucy
old
little
Mike,
bean.
Saucy fucking
English motherfucker. We love a good saucy English boy. Got a couple of them.
A saucy
Got
bread.
one right here.
Yeah. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Like, I appreciate everybody, new people, new chatters. Thanks Razor for the discourse. I love a good chat. We'll see you all next week. Same bat time,
Thanks
same bat
for
channel.
watching.
Till then, I've got to find the raid channel button, and then I've actually got to do that because
Raid Shadowlanders.
don't even say those words.
That game.
Oi, give me some fucking Raid Shadow Legends ambient.
Where's my money?
Where's my Raid Shadow Legends in immersion, bro?
Alright, go check out Mike. He's a great miniature painter. He's got a really cute cat with some awesome toe beans. And till next week, I hope everybody's fucking rolls at 20s. Love you all. See you next week. Bye.